brother? What's happening? What's happening?
What's going on, my brother?
Chilling, chilling, bro. Dealing with this cold weather.
I know. I need an exorcism. Father God, Guido got to do some prayers. All my phones, dude. I think somebody hacked me.
Oh shit, bro. I ain't got enough holy water, bro, to do no shit like that.
I mean, they're all acting up. Like it's like wow, freaking four phones and a tablet, and they're going fucking nuts on me.
Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen in the chat.
Welcome everyone. How's the audio?
Audio's good, brother. It sounds good.
All right, good. You
I
want
feel
to? Everybody
like,
started
yeah,
coming in.
yeah. You know how it
I
is, bro. Huh?
see. We don't. It was a good idea that we didn't buy bots tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to do that. Heidi, how are you?
Bro, yeah, I know, right? That shit is crazy. I'm looking at chats. I'm looking at 350 in the chat. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, I seen the content creator one day, bro. He had like 16 people in his chat, and I look at his likes. He's got like 200 something. I'm like, what the fuck is that shit? How is that possible?
I told somebody today. I said it yesterday. I put it in the chat. I was like, "This is how I see it. It's just me. Don't take it. I don't mean to be vulgar, but buying bots. That's kind of like buying a penis pump. That's some weak ass insecurity shit. Mine's is bigger than yours type shit. That shit is whack.
Buffalo Billy, the box on the way. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Hurry up. Come on.
Thank you, Buffalo.
Come on now. Hurry up.
We want to do this roll call real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, boy. Go ahead.
All right. Heidi Black, good to see you. Maureen Mo in the house. Pretty Monita, the first lady of the no fly zone. Just Beetle. Cat Tiara, love you, sis. Ha Jen and Bartlett. Claudio Perry. Sven, our brother Sven from Edwin Jimenez. Always a pleasure. And Buffalo Billy, he puts the lotion on. Oh God! Tell me it's been not been a crazy week. You were talked about a lot today, so I've been talked about all week, but you especially.
Yeah, I was spoke about today about I guess the show that was done yesterday. It is what it is. You know how that works, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
but see
just
that's the thing too, and I like when we do this, and this goes to anybody, even the ones hiding in the bushes. You guys could come out. You got any goddamn questions when it comes to us? We already told people hundreds of times. Just put your fucking question in the comment section. We don't hide shit. We don't fucking lie, and we don't run for anything. How we feel on our stance of anything. So you guys got any goddamn questions? Anyone? You ask. You won't get no bullshit over here.
Dindu.
Ha ha! Bindu in the house.
Edwin Jimenez.
Yeah.
Um,
Black Cat Music. Good to see you, sir.
yeah, man, it's yeah, I caught on about this afternoon. I went through a show and heard my name a lot, but at the end of the day, bro, it is what it is. We made this show. It's called the No Fly Zone. I don't own nobody. I don't tell nobody what to do. You know what I'm saying? You have your own opinions. I have mine. Now as far as somebody, backing a racist or this or that, that's not my MO. And we've said it from day one. It is what it is. I don't roll with that.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing.
Ride with my shit. That's it, bro.
And that's the thing. Our stance on how we feel about certain things, it's been out here forever. There's countless channels, videos of us stating exactly how we feel about certain things. But to have all these fucking bullshit ass fucking liars, because that's what they doing flat out, trying to put narratives. And we'll say this and say this again. We are not do boys. We never have been do boys. We do what we want. You guys are not going to control our mind, our opinions, and how we see things. That shit doesn't work. That shit might work with them weak ass males, and I say it again, males that y'all keep around y'all, that you're yes men. No, I'm a man. We are men here. There is a difference between men and males, and it's the same reason there is a difference between inmates and convicts. And most of you fucking clowns that want to brag about fucking doing some time, you bitches is inmates. Let's be clear. Because real convict, certain things aren't allowed. Fucking cupcakes. Get it straight.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Again, we've made our stance perfectly clear on quite a few shows. Go back, go look at them. We've never rocked with no Nazi, racist, this and that. No. Matter of fact, and Carlos, you already know, bro. Somebody was called a spick on a certain channel, and I seen it, and
Yep.
you already know, I was in the bushes, bro, just watching. And I think the only comment I made was I called the dude a scumbag piece of shit racist. And you know what? That's the last time I was ever on that show again, bro.
Yep.
That's the last time. So I'm not trying to hear that bullshit, bro. Fuck all that. Listen, if there's a beef like that, then do what you got to do. Go see the person and deal with it. Handle your business.
Exactly.
Do your business.
And at the end of the day, people, everybody's entitled to have their opinion on how they feel about certain things. But this trying to bully people into changing their mind or trying to, guilt trip them to say something that you want somebody to say, that shit might work for a lot of people. But there's certain people it won't work with, you know? That bullshit. And I realized something. YouTube is a place where crazy people hang out. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised the amount of special people that are out here. They'll sit there and listen to somebody blow smoke right up their ass, be a hypocrite 30 seconds later, and they over there like fucking cheerleaders with pom poms cheering that shit on. You can't make this shit up.
Nah, bro, listen, I don't go out there talking mad shit about nobody, so nobody does it about me. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, but
No,
that's the thing. You don't even have to talk about somebody to keep your name in your mouth. Look at you. You haven't spoken on anybody. But being that you're my brother, your name is in people's mouths. And then I'm listening to the disinformation they're trying to do that. And we'll be clear on that. Me, Nelson, and Big Lou have been brothers for 2 years in this motherfucker. And we've had countless idiots try to come in between us by spreading lies and rumors and bullshit. It's not gonna work, clown. The little tactics y'all doing with this all this bullshit, you're not gonna get my brothers to turn on me or me to turn on my brothers. That's just not how we rock. You the clowns that don't know the definition of what loyalty is. You guys are a bunch of cupcakes. Y'all the only motherfuckers that attack somebody for 4 months and then the next day bend over and take it in the ass. That shit ain't happening over here.
bro, I seen I seen that thing yesterday, and I just I seen so many people that were supporters at one time and flipped. They flipped. Remember that? They flipped on us because we spoke to someone in Florida. Remember
Oh
that?
yeah. Oh
Remember?
yeah. And and I'll touch on that. And there's some people out there who wanted to question me being in stand up guys chat when he had MRE on his show yesterday. That's what I do. I'm a wrench. And I watched the chat. I did not say nut hi to only the people that I rock with. I didn't care about who was on the fucking panel. I don't care about none of that shit because a good 70% of that chat, I remember that 70% of that chat
Yep.
turning on the no fly zone exactly 2 Julys ago for Chicago. They decided to wear Team Muscle tramp stamps and roll with Chicago. And then after he got exposed, they found amnesia. So I didn't give a fuck about a good portion of that motherfucking chat there. And that's just how I feel.
Yep.
We don't flip flop. My stance has never changed on some of you motherfuckers. And that sorry shit don't fix everything. It's the only place in the world where somebody tell you, bend over, let me stick it in your butt. And then they go, I'm sorry. And they go, okay, I accept it. Get the fuck out of here. Stick your sorries in your ass, especially when they're not genuine.
Yeah, nah, bro. Listen, it is what it is. Like I said, I seen that shit yesterday. I was like, yeah.
There's got to be an ether video because that's how I'm feeling. I laugh at this circus that's called fucking YouTube, but there's still stuff that you got to touch, and it's so fucking comical. A good portion of these fucking people.
Oh shit, Maureen's in the chat. I think Maureen caught that day with the spit comment. I think she's the one that banged the comment out itself. Because I was like, oh hell no.
I'm sure she did. I'm sure she caught it. You know,
That's some
Maureen,
bullshit.
Maureen sharp with that shit. You know.
Listen, bro, and it's like I said, a lot of people tend to listen to shows. Then you got the trolls that'll send you emails about, oh my God, did you see what this one did? Even though you didn't do it, but they're still saying it. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, this guy did this guy did that. You got to see that shit with your own two eyes and find out what the fuck happened before anything.
The
Real.
famous, and this goes to a few because I see it all the time. Oh, I heard this. I heard that.
Nah,
No,
bro.
you didn't. No, you didn't. Unless you heard it with your own fucking ears, stop fucking regurgitating some bullshit somebody threw at your ass. First, find out for your fucking self before you start running your mouth. Because y'all wind up looking stupid at the end of the day later on down the line. You
Look
know?
at that, bro. Billy just came with something, bro. Billy bust balls, does all kind of shit. But look what he just put. It's the internet wouldn't take it seriously.
No, but
Absolutely
see,
correct, brother.
no,
I
you
gotta agree
do.
with you.
No, I agree with it, but here's the thing: people are using that shit as an excuse as well. Many, oh, because it's the internet, it's okay. Listen, it's fine. You don't have to take a lot of this shit seriously,
Yeah,
but it's up to the individual to be who you are. If you stand on certain principles, do it. I'm not gonna allow all these people brush this shit off like, oh, this is just for fun. This is just bullshit. If you got fucking principles, stick to them. If you don't like a certain thing, do it. But all this bullshit, bending over, selling, kissing your enemy's ass, all this shit for clicks and ticks, that shit, I don't respect it anymore. It's bullshit. It's
yeah, bro.
bullshit.
That clicks and tick shit, bro. I'm not yet. I'm not with that bullshit.
Buying bots. And it's just next level fucking comedy shit. And they want to question people. You know, look at yourself before you start questioning people. Some of you motherfuckers are head clowns. Clowns. You
Yep.
know? And then you got the clown supporters who give them that power by being so fucking stupid. I watch people get lied in their face and they know the truth, but they still over there clapping like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, come on, people. Wake the fuck up. Stop being so simple.
Bro, that's it. You gotta listen. Again, you gotta listen to when people talk, man. You can see what's the right way of going about it, bro. Point blank. Me and you laughed earlier, bro. We heard something yesterday in the chat, and I don't think a lot of people caught on to it, but hey,
Oh, the white cat.
yes, the
I
white
fed the
cat.
white cat because the white cat was white. Listen, it's
Yeah.
in their face. It's in their face. And these
Yep.
fucking imbeciles don't see it because, again, and we go back to this, people are going to see what they want to see. We were there. We were there, brother. Remember a year and a half ago? We were there. We were all full throttle team, everybody, all of this, and that, and we seen it. It wasn't until we distanced ourselves from people that we started to see the bullshit, the fakeness, the fucking mob mentality, the behind, and trust me, the behind the scenes shit. That shit is next level. That shit is next level. The behind the scenes shit. You got coward ass motherfuckers up here acting like they big and bad, but being meanwhile behind the scenes they bending the knee. I don't respect that shit. Get the fuck out of here.
You gotta do your thing, bro.
No, but it's good. That's why I got a great deal of respect for Maureen because there's no cut, no chases. You don't have to be all this team, this mob mentality, this. Listen, you don't have to start trouble, but just be honest, be consistent, and speak up for shit. But these people, no, no, no. It feels some type of way today. You know what it is? It's that I want to be liked shit so fucking bad. It's sickening. These people want to be like so bad they will do anything and say anything. It's comedy central, man.
Yeah, you know what, bro? I noticed something that people also tend to take and they'll do all kind of bullshit, but they just trying to do that come up, bro. They trying to put their what you would call it. They're trying to build their channel, and it is what it is. You're gonna build it off of going at people. Hey, that's on you. I'm not doing it, bro.
Now
Plain and simple. I'm not
we
doing it.
Remember when we sat down, me, you, and Lou? What was our idea when we started this channel? The first what we said to each other, we don't care about that 1,000 mark. That everybody that comes on fucking YouTube and starts a channel, they wanna basically sell their ass to hit that thousand mark. We said it to each other. We don't care about donations. If they come, they come. We don't care about fucking 1,000 subscribers. We don't care. We got fucking 20 people as long as we can have a conversation, you know. And we've never gone away from that. Yeah, granted. You think if we were these sellout motherfuckers or we went to buying bots, man, we still have 700 fucking members, you know, and we happy. I'm happy with the 700. I'd rather have 20 decent people having a conversation than a whole bunch of fucking ass kissing mob mentality fakes.
That shit's crazy.
But that's the thing too. Just be yourselves, man. Even if you're a square Joe working a 9 to 5, or you had a criminal history, whatever it is, just be yourself. But now we got these people want to create these characters. They did this, they did that, and they didn't do none of that shit. Just be your fucking self, man, and respect the person next to you, man. If you got somebody that's close to you, man, that you respect and you got a respect for, look out for them. You know, I'm watching people today. I just left a channel. And I'm not gonna blow their spot, but I'm watching two females make excuses for fucking Cindy. It's fucking despicable. It's fucking despicable when y'all can just brush it off as, oh, it apologized, get over it. Fuck you. It's not that fucking simple. It's simple for fucking you. It's not simple for many. There are many that ain't gonna fucking forget. And that's where it's at. And there goes the link. Anybody want to jump in? Ask any questions? Just conversate, just to say hi. Anybody in the bushes? Y'all want to jump up and speak? Y'all grab that link.
Yeah, we've always been open to shit, man. It is what it is, bro. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna take and accept somebody telling me, oh, you're not a Puerto Rican because you back this guy. Like, I don't back no motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, bro. Especially nobody that's out there with a racist card on them, bro. Don't even do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. And that's fine. So not everybody's got to see things the way everybody sees it, but respect my opinion. You know what I'm saying? This is how we feel. But what I hate is when they try to spin it like, oh, you doing this now, or you over here. No, bitch. We've been consistent in who the fuck we are. Just because you can't pull our strings to basically say what you want to say. That shit don't work that way. Listen, we are not your simps. We are not your subs that eat your bullshit and say it tastes great. Nah. We call it like it is. And that shit will never change. Never change. Yeah. Cranky, hi, dog.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like I said, bro, I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. Listen, we against racism, we against all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't backing nobody that's into that or been into that. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but now it's to the point where they want to tell you got to think like this, or you should do this. And a question was posed to me this morning, and it was asked, and I answered it, but I didn't answer it in the way the person wanted to. I'm going to answer it the way I want to. Again, there's no puppet over here. Nobody pulls the strings. And it was a question, and it's real simple. And I said this: I'm not leaving my kids with anyone. With anyone, pendejo. Yep. I don't have to say nobody's name. It's a general topic. I'm not leaving my kids with anyone, and especially won't leave a woman with you, payaso pendejo.
Yeah, no,
that's where we at.
All right, I got somebody in the back. Let me see that face though, because I don't want to get no schlong spinning around.
Yeah, you can just show the face and go back to the avatar.
Yeah. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, hell no. Did I just see a 40 ounce of Old English?
Oh, it's about to be lit.
Yeah, I don't see shit. Right now I'm looking. All I see is a football. Let me see that grill, because hell no.
They trying to get us. It ain't going to work. They will not show us the nuts.
Okay, I got you. Go ahead. You can come along.
What an ass. What an ass. You made me do all that. You know I'm the MVP of my fantasy football league, you ass.
I'm like, yo, is
I
that a
love you,
40
Cat.
ounce or
Yeah, my brother Carlos, way to put me on the spot. You know who the fuck I am.
I can't
Damn
see in
it.
the back. I can't see in the green room, sweetie. He can, not me.
Oh, well, damn it. Well, now he got to see no makeup cat with peace sign up like, hello, I showed you my trophy. You see my
You look good. You look good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
oh
about it.
yeah, sure, thank you so much.
I gotta say
Beautiful.
it now.
You
It's fucking
beautiful.
2 degrees. It's 2 degrees over here today.
Oh,
Whoa.
damn.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Detroit, it gets cold out there.
Yeah, school was called off yesterday because it was too cold.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's a lot of
Which I don't
places.
remember ever having that. When I was growing up, there could be 4 feet of snow, and they're like, "Yeah, it'll just be running late," you know. But now it's like, "Oh, if it's too cold, we're canceled." Okay,
That's like in Buffalo. Buffalo, I used to look at that shit, try to take the kids to school and fucking like 12 inches. Like, yeah, the school's still open. Get the fuck
right?
out.
Yeah, I remember walking all the way the fuck over there because that's when you used to have to wait and watch on the news, like if your school closing showed up at the bottom of the screen, you know? Well, no, now we get a text, we get a phone call, which I have programmed in my phone as no school. And then we get an email, you get everything when it's going to be canceled. And they could send it at 10 o'clock at night. And it's like, okay, well, my alarm's already set and I was already sleeping, but thanks. And I drive my kids, not even a mile. The school's not even a mile away from my house, and I drive my kids, so at least they got it made like that. But yeah, when it's too cold, I never heard of that. It's too cold to go to school. Get out of here.
They did it. They used to do it. I had it happen to us a couple of times when I was a kid in school in New York, but it was rare.
It was only if there was like 6 feet of snow, I swear. But yeah. But I
Okay.
wanted to come up and say what's up to you guys. I don't know what the hell's going on. You know, I bounce around everywhere. I'm like Carlos. I go where I want. I do what I want.
Exactly. That's how you're supposed to be. And shout out,
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Cessa. Cessa's in the chat. You know what, Cessa? I say this, and I don't give a fuck who likes it or who doesn't. Always had a great deal of respect for the man you are and how you carry yourself. And those who like it, like it. Those who don't, I can give a shit. Oh, there goes my twin, Breezy girl.
Oh, Fabrizi.
Breezy girl in the house.
Carlos, read that. I just put up on the chat by Brian.
Brian Miller, how you doing? Yeah. That's right. If you feel a certain way, Brian, you stick to your stance, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody got their opinion on how they feel certain things. Not everybody got to fucking like everybody or feel a certain way, but just that's your opinion, and don't let nobody change how you feel on something. That's the problem. People want to change how people feel about certain things. Nah, that shit don't work that way.
Love you, Fabrizi.
Yes, we got we got Just Beat in the house. Heidi Black's in here. Good to see you, strong women in here.
Is Sarah fucking Z over here? My dot?
I gotta look. Who else is in here?
Sarah fucking Z, my dot. Where you at, girl?
Oh, hell no. I just seen Billy put something down and I went right by. What the fuck was that? You hate us all equally? Thank you, Billy.
Oh, Billy, that's so nice of you.
Thank you. Just make sure when you rub lotion on it, Ben Gay, motherfucker.
Man, he's
Yeah.
quick with it. He's quick with it. Shit.
Yep, Ben Gay, right in that little folded area. You keep closing.
Ben Gay and the brown eye, homie. You be good.
Oh.
Hey, Kat, don't listen. I stopped watching football, keep track of the highlights because my Giants got me so sick this year. But how your
Oh,
Lions
the
doing?
Lions. They're doing amazing. Oh, I can't wait for Sunday. I can't wait for Sunday.
I know
You know, we
happy.
only won by 1 point last week, but motherfucker, we did it. And it was against Stafford, our ex asshole. So that was even better. But yeah, no, we're going all the way. My dad's been saying for 23 years, this is the year, and I feel like this is finally the fucking one. I won my Super Bowl champion of the fantasy football, so this year the Lions are going all the way too.
What? You won fantasy football? I'm gonna. You look at
That
my
was a
Instagram.
trophy I was showing. I was showing the trophy on my sister's live, and then I
Yeah.
also was showing it to who am I talking to? Nelson. I thought it was the Nelson. Yeah, that's what I was showing you, and you're like, what were you saying it was?
I'm like a 40, about a freaking
A
40.
40. He thought it was a 40. No, it's a beautiful trophy. Yep. And I am the first lady of the league, and only lady for the first 10 years. Then I invited 2 other ladies in the past 2. But anyway, I finally won. It's all mine. For 1 year. For 1 year, it's all mine.
Shout out to the other love, the other sis. Shout out to Savage. Wherever you at,
Savage
sweetie.
Speak. I would drop her link, but I don't know how to do that while I'm on here.
Yeah, matter of fact, we got a thing here, mods. And I think some mods know, most know. We don't discriminate.
Drop everybody's. Drop everybody's link.
Whoever you like. Even if we don't watch them, if they're cool with you and you like them, drop their links. That's how we get down over here.
Remember last time I was over here? I'm like, okay. Then I went to the ladies of iTalk. I go, you guys, do you mind if I take a break? I was working really hard on No Fly Zone. So I'm just going to take a break, and I'm not going to put everyone's link.
Spiky, what's happening?
Wow. Say it's not so. Is that Spiky?
Spiky, yeah, Spiky.
Wow, Spiky, how you been? Wow, it's been a long time.
No doubt, no doubt.
Wow. Good to see you, Spiky. Hope everything is going good in your life, and I hope you and your family are good. Wow. It's been what?
Spiky's channel once in a while.
Oh, yeah? Look, I didn't even know that. It goes to show you how I'm outside the loop. Holy crap.
What's up with this? What is that? Joffrey.
Joffrey.
What's up with this guy saying that you're talking bad about the Shades character?
Nobody's talking bad about Shades. We've always been cool with Shades. Shades got our number. We have never had no issue with Shades. So I don't know who's saying that. And if you don't believe it, when Shades opens up the bodega on Friday, go ask him if we all right. And he'll tell you we good. We've never had an issue with Shades.
Yeah.
Like everybody, we've had disagreements. That's the thing. People don't understand. Just because like a couple might disagree on certain things or might not necessarily like each other's friends, that shit doesn't have an effect on how we feel about each other. We don't do that. We've never done that shit. Shit, we got a close brother of ours that we love to death, Beck Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And there's friends of ours that he doesn't like, and there's friends of his that we don't like. That shit doesn't have an effect. And that's another thing that people don't understand. There's a lot of relationships on here that transcend YouTube. And Beck is one. And there's we got a few brothers that it changes. It changes. Like Cole. Cole is another one. Me and Cole, we've had our issues with Cole, but we've always been good. We've always been good. No matter what back and forth goes on, we've always been good, and we're always going to be good. Just because somebody doesn't like them, don't change the way I feel about them.
That's what I've been over there recently too. Yeah, I don't care.
Hell yeah. You know, and there's people in the chat, they go in his chat that might not necessarily like me and everything, but guess what? I don't disrespect his show. I don't go at him. I stop that shit too. I stop that. Especially that's why I like having an open chat, because you know you're gonna be there even with people that might not necessarily like you or you like them or like the friends, but y'all can just coincide respectively. And if you choose to go at each other you want in the chat, as long as it's respectful and it's not getting out of hand.
Yep.
Right. Well, and as long as you're not like, let's say, swarmed, like you're not one guy in a nest. Like it's easier when there's not a whole bunch over there. Yeah.
Listen, we have one dude that we thought, dude's cool as hell, older gentleman. And he stopped talking to us because Carlos was a Trump supporter.
Oh
Oh
my
But
yeah.
God.
but
You remember
literally,
all this stuff happened years ago. Remember
yeah,
it was one of those it was before the COVID. It was, one of the other Super Bowls that the Patriots won.
yeah,
And everybody that was when it was like Trump and Hillary. I'm like,
yeah,
for
yeah.
real? I'm like, is that even a real decision? People were unfriending, unfamilying people. Like, for real?
Listen,
I'm not
they
even into politics. I don't give a fuck. I'm just telling you what I
listen.
feel, and you can tell
What
me how you feel. I don't care. Okay, that's how you feel.
that's
Cool.
the way it
Now,
should be.
now I'll hear what you said about that person that I
Yep.
might not have known. It doesn't change the way I think, but now I know something else. Thank you.
See, but that person had the whole shit wrong.
Yeah.
They didn't
Well, no,
ask
they
about
took
it.
it too far. They took it too far.
Yeah, they didn't ask, hey, listen, what's your political affiliation? Even though I'd have been like, get the fuck out of here. But he got it
I thought
all.
I'm not really into politics. I just like to talk shit.
Yep, that's it.
But you know what it is, sweetie, and this happens a lot. Me and my brother have never, and I mean never, looked at anybody through the political lens. We don't.
No,
And
Nope.
this is a prime example. That person that my brother was talking about accused me of being a Trump supporter. This is why he didn't like me. And he was absolutely incorrect. My brother is the Republican.
I'm the
I'm the
Republican.
fucking I'm the Democrat.
Oh,
But
affiliation. But
and that's the
affiliation,
funny
they get
thing.
you guys mixed up. They get you guys
Yeah,
mixed up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but we don't talk politics, and it has no influence. You think I dislike my brother because he's a Republican? If you view people through the political lens, it's weak. It is
You know, it's
fucking
crazy.
weak.
Me and my sister that are actually, we're blood. We're sisters. We're two different people. People can't believe that. Like, no, we're actually two different people. We have our own thoughts. We have our own feelings. Like, it's crazy. Yes, we have one brain a lot of times. We say the same thing at the same time or think the same thing, but we're two different people and we have our own minds. It blows people's minds away. Like, it's crazy. Like,
Oh look,
just because she's my
I,
real sister, it's like, oh, you're the same person. No, we're two different people, but
I want to answer this. Heidi Black, listen, we all gonna have different opinions on people. I don't have an issue with Code. Has Code probably spoken bad about women? Yeah, I have too. And I'll be straight with you. There's two women that I have in this community that I actually went on. I went at. Why? Because they were going at me, and it got to that point. And there's one in here, and her name is Pretty Monita. And Pretty Monita told me when I was getting attacked about a year and a half ago, and I was staying quiet while I was being accused of putting children's pictures out. Pretty Monita reached out to me, and she told me, "Listen, I get that you have a great deal of respect for women." She goes, "But sometimes women need to get the same energy back." She goes, "There's nothing wrong with you giving them the same energy back if they're giving it to you." And I took her advice. And now, most that know me, I'm a sweetheart. I have the utmost respect for women. But I will say this here. If you are going to keep my name in your mouth and you're going to say stuff about me and you're going to spread lies or have an opinion, I'm going to give it right back to you. I'm not going to turn the other cheek and do all that white knight shit. No, if you're going to be big enough to hold somebody's name in your mouth,
that's what the sailor says too. The sailor says the same thing. Like, you come at me like a man, then I have every right to treat you like one. Yeah. But
but yeah,
he does it a lot more aggressive, which I understand that to a lot of people. He does. And that's him. I can't, nobody
thank
on
you.
here is going
Thank
to
you,
change
Heidi.
him.
Thank you, Heidi. And you're right. I wish that. And that's why I've always shouted that out. Own your shit. If most would take accountability for the shit they did and said, you could respect it a lot more.
Right.
But now most don't do that. Accountability is a word that most don't know here. It's easy to pawn it off on somebody else, blame it on this, or it's because of this. No, you do something wrong, just own it. And if you're
That's it.
gonna apologize to people, be sincere. Don't fucking give apologies and a fucking week later you're doing the fucking opposite. That shit, it got to that point where it's comical. I'm sorry. Some people they can apologize 100 times. I know it means shit, so I'm not gonna accept it.
Hmm. Yeah.
But we've all done stuff. But I just take pride. I'm not out there YouTube. I ain't get no dick pics. Ain't no pictures of me out here on YouTube running around wearing a wig and shit like that. Nah, ain't none of that shit happening.
Hell no.
YouTube footprint is forever.
I'm too
It's
old,
crazy.
And my shit is shriveled up. I ain't sending nobody shit. Send that shit back.
Return to sender.
Yo,
Return to sender.
Yo, I want that shit.
Denied.
Oh my God, the photos that come out on people is crazy. We see, remember the one with the dude in the leather thong and everything? Like, oh my God. I thank God there ain't no pics out there floating around of me and wearing no lingerie, some wigs, and get the fuck out of here with that fruitcake shit. I'm not gonna do it. I had a shorty ask me to role play one time, fucking about 20 years ago. And I wasn't gonna do that shit. You crazy out your goddamn mind. You ain't gonna get me fucking role playing. You hire somebody else to do that shit. Put a leather thong on and all that the fuck. Listen, I had a shorty, you know, she had a
there wasn't
fantasy.
as much technology. There wasn't much, like there wasn't cameras everywhere and camera phones. Like, so it was okay to do it then.
Listen, I had this girl. You know what she wanted me to do? She wanted me to dress up like a burglar. No bullshit. Dress up like a burglar, climb through her window, climb through her window, and that was her fantasy. So I'm looking at myself like, man, is she trying to set my ass up? Picture me coming through the window.
It sounds like a setup. That sounds like setup.
I was like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. You ain't getting me climbing through the goddamn window as a goddamn burglar to fulfill some fantasy. See, crazy as hell. Set my ass up.
We're just going to pretend the doorway is a window, okay?
Bro,
fucking A.
I see
me climbing in, dressing all black from outside. Yeah, right. I don't know your neighbors. Shit.
I seen that shit on Law and Order, bro. I seen that same shit. Dude dressed up, went in. The girl was a freak. Next thing you know, he was going to jail.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I said, nah, that ain't happening. That's not happening. I'll put some handcuffs on you when I'm already in the room, but I ain't wearing a mask and doing all that other extra shit. That's not happening.
You got real cuffs on. Like, oh, is this still turning you on, sweetheart? Fucker.
Yeah, I'll bust out the duct tape. I'll bust out some duct tape, but to put a mask and climb through the window, oh hell no! I'm going through the door. You gotta let me into the room. I'm not going through the window. Not gonna happen. Bro, have a neighbor shoot me.
Ain't none of that whips and chains, motherfuck that shit. Motherfuck that shit, bro.
Oh my God.
Maybe I don't like no whips and chains.
Oh shit. Dude, look at that. Lico, what the fuck is going on, Lico? Look, I talk the freaky shit and look who pops up in the fucking chat.
Oh, damn.
Lico heard about duct tape, burglary, climbing through the window, some freaky shit, and he popped his ass up right in the chat. You gonna tell us a freak story, Lee?
Fucking Mr. Punani, holy shit.
He says, dude, who says that? You tell us. Man. You tell us.
Lee's crazy. I remember he started a whole conversation last year about Benoit balls. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, shit. Here's trouble.
Oh,
shit.
That's right.
Jane Creek in the house. How you doing? Cranky, good to see you, love.
Fucking fish.
It could have been longer, fish. It could have been longer.
Fish is here.
Oh my God.
Yo, that shit is crazy. Yo, Billy, you better watch it with Monita. She gonna give you the Bofa special, bro. Keep fighting with her.
Yeah, Billy want that. Billy likes that smoke, and you got the right one.
Shit, Billy sitting there on the keyboard with the freaking jar of Vaseline and fucking Bengay, bro.
On the brown eye, he said. On the brown eye.
Oh, damn.
Burn.
Oh, damn.
Burn.
Oh, my God. That reminds us of that video we did when Fish used to have all the fish in the tank. That was crazy. That's a classic video. Him and Leo had us dying that night. Leo got the blow up doll. Fish is over there. Oh, that Thorn Blade says CBD lotion.
CBD shit.
Well, at least it won't burn.
See, you don't gotta say CBD. You should have said something like Tiger Bomb or some shit. Man.
Cranky says CVS lotion over here.
Oh damn.
Fish, you
Yeah, I
remember the
know
blow up dog? Leo was hilarious. What do you
everybody
call the
talking
dog
about
again? I
that.
keep forgetting.
What is it? Petronella.
Petronella was the dog. Oh my God.
Petronella. Everybody's talking about Walgreens. See, before they were talking freaking whips and chains, I said Ben Gay. Now everybody comes up with Walgreens lotion, CVS lotion. Oh, come on now. Damn.
Oh, Fish was drunk. He don't remember. Okay.
Yeah.
He was on that black label. Lee
He was
Cole,
sitting
what's
on
up,
that
man?
ice box.
What's with the question mark, Lee? What's up?
Oh man.
Shout out to my man Leo, wherever he at.
Leo's in his truck with Petronella right now, bro. She's probably frozen.
Oh my God, Leo's crazy. I love Leo. That day with the fire at the gas station was crazy. That man is a nut.
Bro, I didn't think he look, bro, listen, I said that shit fucking with him, man. He went and knocked on the man's door. You got fucking marshmallows? What the fuck?
Kat, did you
Bro.
hear that story?
What?
Kat, did you hear? Did you watch that video with our buddy Leo when the gas station was on fire?
No.
He's a truck driver, right? So he's on the live with us, and he pulls up to a gas station, and there's a fire by one of the gas pumps. So you can see cars leaving and people leaving. So Nelson tells him, "Hey, is that a real fire? Go ask that guy if they have marshmallows." And this motherfucker gets out the truck, goes all the way. I mean, he's like 15 feet from the fire, gas tanks, a whole fucking gas station ready to blow up. He's over there asking the man if he got marshmallows because of the fire,
Oh
so he
my
could toast
God.
them.
Oh my God. I would have kicked him in his face. Are you serious?
He said, no marshmallow.
Oh, he answered as a marshmallow. I would have been like, are you fucking kidding me?
Nico, thank you for stopping by. You and James continue doing your thing, man. Like I said, we've had our things in the past before, but I like Nico. Nico makes me laugh. He can be funny. Thank you for stopping by.
Damn, bro. Those are the good old
Hey,
days, bro.
bro, you see a fire next to a gas pump, you gotta go the opposite way. He was going
Right.
towards
You
it.
don't run towards it and then
He
ask
said,
for
yo,
fucking
bring out the
marshmallows.
marshmallows.
My God.
And it was a big fire, Cat. I mean, like it was high, and we like, wow. And he's walking calm and everything to the truck.
On a live?
Yeah.
Yes, we had a real live fucking shit.
Oh my God.
Nah, we had some doozies on here, man. We had some doozies with fish. All of them, man. We had some good ones.
And Bofa, I always do this every time I think about it.
Yeah.
Sleep in peace, Bofa. I miss you, Spooky Ghost. That Bofa show is one of the best ones that we had in our library. We laughed so hard that show between BK BK Shaolin, Nunzio, and Bofa. That shit was a fucking comedy fest.
Yeah, that was good, bro. It was funny.
Because it showed the genius that Bofa was when it came to trolling. And this is what I loved about Bofa. Bofa was a troll who owned it. He owned it. He told you I was a troll. I'm a troll. I live a troll lifestyle. And what was different about Bofa is that Bofa didn't like the real life, man. His real life sucked. He loved the YouTube community. He loved the community. And Bofa would rather be friends with people than be enemies. But he was a master when it came to trolling, and he's a legend. His trolling was just A lot of people they don't even know how good he was in trolling. We still go back and watch videos and catch little things that he said that you would have never caught. Like when he kept telling Nunzio and BK, he kept saying 304 is mad, 304 is mad. It took me for a minute. I didn't understand it, and then I thought about it. I'm like, why the fuck does he keep saying 304 is mad? So I
How?
gotta go hit the slang the slang dictionary, and 304 is a code, is another
That's
term
hoe.
for hoe. Yes.
Yeah, on the pager, man. Yeah.
I didn't get it. It was so long, and I'm wondering why he's saying it to them, and he's saying it laughing. He was calling them hoes. That shit was so funny.
You wanna know what? That's when we were first introduced over to you guys. I feel like whatever the female, if you want to call it the female community, whatever. I'm just me. I'm not part of a community. But anyway, uh, and that's when I was first introduced to Code. And Code, he was live when he was like, "Oh my God, you guys won't even believe," and he announced it. That and I never got to meet Bofa because it was literally when like we first, learned about you guys is over at the guy community.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. And I
It was
remember Code
good.
was live and he got the information. He was like, "Oh my God, you guys, whatever, I gotta go, Bofa." And he said it. I didn't understand. And then it was like a month or two later that I heard his name again. And then you guys started putting up his ninja videos and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, son of a bitch, that would have been my best friend. No offense, Carlos. He would have been my brother too. I swear to cheese.
He was something else, man. He could trigger people like no one could. Like even like Lee Cole was just here. There's an audio clip of Lee Cole that went viral of him saying, "Fuck you, unsubscribe." But what a lot of people don't know was that the count that got Lee Cole to react like that was Bofa, and it was just like he had a ingenious way of trolling people. Kat, you from Detroit, so you know about Gunnar Lindblom, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, my girlfriend, remember Turban Nails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both.
Her great aunt who owns a bakery, whatever, Gunner literally will drive 3 hours to go and get her cannolis.
Wow. Listen,
Yeah.
but Beaufort trolled him so hard that he traumatized that man to
Well,
that point
good.
where
Well, good, honestly.
he took a break, right? Gunner took a break. Then he came back after a little leave. So he did a video. I left a comment. I said, "Sleep in
Hey,
peace,
wasn't it
Beaufort."
the Ohio? Wasn't it the Ohio mob that he took down, or that he ratted on?
No, he is. No, it's all Detroit. But he's lying. He's saying he was all part of the Detroit family, and he was related to the
No.
Tucos and all this, and it was
Yeah, no,
all a
he
crock of
wasn't.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
it
he
was all a
wasn't.
crock of shit. But I left a comment and I was like, "Sleep in peace, Bofa." Why'd I do that? Next thing I know, there's like 8 paragraphs. It's a response from Gunner of everything that Bofa did to him and why he didn't like him. And I was just dying. I was like, "Oh my God." Bofa traumatized this man so bad, he wrote me a letter in the comment section.
Emotional damage.
Right?
And Pretty Bonita knows Bofa. Pretty Bonita whooped Bofa's ass. Bofa tapped out. He said, "I don't want no more smoke with you."
Oh,
Monita, I love you.
Yep. And she said, "I love you too, Bofa." I miss that guy. You imagine how much fun he'd be laughing at all this craziness right now? He'd be
Yeah, bro.
laughing his ass off at this shit.
But we've had quite a few, man, that have left us, bro. So, it's sad.
Oh
A lot
yeah,
of good
you want to
people.
laugh? Yeah. We had Smoking Tommy, rest in peace. We had Lloyd Christmas, and a lot of people remember Lloyd Christmas. Lloyd Christmas was another one legendary troll. Lloyd Christmas passed. Who
Big
else
Bill.
we had? Oh, D. Allen Brock, the
Yep.
scammer, but he was still an original from the community. There's been a few that passed, and I can't forget
That's
Pounding
right.
the Pink Veal. Pounding the Pink Veal. Sleep in peace, man.
That's sad, bro.
Yeah, yeah, Black Cat, Pink Veal passed, man. Cancer took him, man.
Pink
And life,
Veal.
that's what I tell people, man. Life is short. Life is short. You live it one day at a time, man. Live it one day at a time, because you never know.
every day is an adventure. That's what I always say.
Oh shit, Buffalo Billy.
Oh,
Oh,
nah.
that's it. Pretty Monita, get him, beat Buffalo Billy's ass. You lying to me, Buffalo. You had me believing Lloyd's dead. Then where the hell's Lloyd at, man? I used to like Lloyd. Lloyd did make me laugh. Oh my
You know what?
god.
You know what, Billy? Take that Bengay, bro, and go make some freaking jalapeno peppers in that bitch, and then do the brown eye trick. Yeah.
Yeah, Billy, I fucked up thinking that got us thinking that Lloyd is dead. Michael Mormio in the house. Good man
Oh,
right there.
Michael Moore.
The working man is the tough guy.
I'm gonna drop down to the chat. I love you.
I love you, sis.
Take it easy. Don't kill that 40 ounce.
Drop some links in there. Put challenges.
I will get to work. I will get to work. Love you.
Oh man, we definitely had some laughs. I wonder how I'll wait till after now and call my brother and see what's going on with him.
Yeah, bro. I sent him the link. Never answered.
Yeah, cranky. You gotta live each day to the fullest. That's how I do it. I live it one day at a time. I don't even plan next week. I don't do that. I live it one day at a time.
Yeah.
Christopher Capello, good to see you.
What's happening, bro? Yeah, man. That's the way you gotta live it, man. You know?
Hell yeah, you gotta be a fighter, you know?
Yeah. Be
So
around the people you love.
I was talking about somebody about that yesterday. You know, I was like, when I was diagnosed damn near 4 years ago, I didn't take that. You know, I didn't let it affect me. I didn't ever stop doing anything different. You know, as at the end of the day, you come to terms. When that man decides upstairs it's your time, then it's your time. It's just
That's
that
right.
simple.
That's absolute 100%, bro. 100%.
Yeah, I have a basic outline too, Cranky. Yeah, you do. You know, but you also got to be able to fight. That you know, I'm a fighter. It's in me. I don't think like that. You know, most people would have been gave up a while ago. Nah, I ain't gonna happen. I'll never give up. As long as there's air in my lungs, I keep it moving.
Yep. That's the way you gotta do it, bro. I mean, I've known a lot of people that they've let the sicknesses get to them. You know what I mean? And they go way too soon. But then you got the ones that fight, man, and they do what they gotta do, and they're still around. Thank God.
Yeah, it's like my brother I was telling you about. My brother was diagnosed. Or my childhood brother from like Sandbox. He was diagnosed with HIV when Magic was diagnosed.
Yeah,
He's out here. He's alive, well, and kicking. He's healthy as hell. Why? Because his will. He wouldn't let that shit beat him. You know, he eats certain diet, certain food, and he maintains and that will's strong. He doesn't let it affect him. And when you let it affect your mental state, the rest deteriorates.
yeah. You remember, bro, when that shit first came out, man? The way it was like, bro, it was unreal. You couldn't get next to a person that had it. People would freaking chastise you, bro. And, get away from me. That was fucked up. That
Yeah,
was,
it was.
especially in New York. New York, yo, bro. I used to hate that shit, bro. I used to hate that shit.
Damn, Sessa. There you go, my brother. You're a fighter. That's right. You beat that. There you go. That's it. You know, it's true,
Yep.
man. You got to fight. You got to have that will inside you, that undying will to say, nah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to give up. You know, like people don't understand, man. Life is rough. Life is hard, man. Death is easy. That shit is, it is. You know, life is hard. Getting up every day, fucking picking up your boots, going to work, doing that's life. That's hard, you know?
Yeah, no, that shit, it's funny because, there's people too that, you're invincible. Sometimes you feel you're invincible. And like I say, with my situation, bro, listen, I dropped one day and I felt like completely helpless, bro. Worst feeling you can have. I was like, holy shit, I'm going. I was like, nah, hell no.
I know. And the queen was there, right?
Yeah, there, she was here. So that shit was like, yo, so like I said, bro, I was out for the count. I remember being on the wall. The next thing you know, bro, I was face down on the floor. Old ladies on top of me yelling and screaming. I'm like, holy shit. So when I got up, bro, I was like, damn, what the fuck? It's like, you know, there's certain things you can be scared of. In that situation, I was like, what the fuck can you do? You know, you can't do shit.
Yeah, you can, and then you don't really know what's happening with your body right now. So it's
Yep,
like you like it's like you go to that mode. So I know exactly how you feel.
yep,
You know.
yep.
But that's why you gotta just spend time with the people you love. And I
That's
tell
it.
people that. I tell people all the time on the phone, I love you. You gotta say it
Yeah,
because you know what? Sometimes words left unspoken, they come back and they haunt you. You know, and I tell people that to this
yes.
day. I tell people this to this day. I had a argument with my mother. I put my hand through a wall. I didn't talk to my mother for like 3 days. 3 days later, she wound up in the hospital. 3 days
Yeah,
after that, she went into a coma and she passed. Cerebral meningitis, and that shit weighed on me for the longest. That our last conversation was a fight. So it's stuff like that. Or how many times parents get mad at the kid and the kid walk out the door, they don't say anything, and then something happens. Like, nah, man. Tell people, give people their flowers while they're here on this earth, man, because you never
that's
know when
right.
they're gonna go.
That's right, bro. That's the way it is, man. You know, and so, you know what? And I noticed, like, when you got kids like me, my kids are grown, bro. They got the house, they got their own lives and shit. But it came a point where, bro, if I didn't call them, bro, they didn't know shit about me. And then when I
It's
had that
true.
episode, now it's every weekend, bro. They here every weekend with the grandbaby. I'm like, oh shit, I guess I must have told you something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop that link one more time if somebody wants to come up. Come shoot the shit.
Somebody, yeah, somebody, yeah, somebody sent me a message, and they're absolutely right. Let me be more specific because with the way things are, they'll go and turn that statement around that I just said because that's what somebody's been implying. Yes, my childhood friend of mine has HIV. I don't. I have vascular thrombosis. I have blood clots surrounding my heart. So I'm being honest, so that way when the narrative comes out that he admitted he had HIV and shit like that, nah. So let's be clear because I'm assuming that that's gonna be the next one because they're already implying that shit. Ain't no AIDS over here, homeboy. I'm in good health. Other than my heart, I'm in perfect health.
Yeah, but you know
So
what, man? In that situation that you're talking about, if a person makes fun of somebody because they're HIV positive, that right there is a fucked up move. That's a foul. That's a foul.
and thank you to that person that sent me that message because you're absolutely right. They will take that shit and spin it and create some shit because they're doing it already now as it is with the fucking lies, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
And that goes to anybody out there. If you guys happen to hear anything about the No Fly Zone or me, and you hearing anything, and you got any questions, I'm not hard to find. You ask me, I'll answer
No,
it
the
honestly.
questions are there. Questions are there. All right,
Yep.
I got two in the background. Let's see. I got one. I see the face, and then the cranky one. Cranky one. Where are you? Is that you in the
Yes.
chat?
Yeah, that's cranky.
All right, boom. We got cranky on.
Hey guys,
How you
Hi,
doing, bro?
cranky. How you feeling, love?
I'm doing okay. Carlos knows I sent him a message last week that I was taking a small break, and it kind of has to do with what we're talking about. Um, a friend, a dear friend of the family, decided to take her life on Tuesday with the assistant doctors,
Oh
and this was
man.
last Tuesday. I found out, a week before, and I respect her decision. It was cancer. I respect her decision. Um, but I'm telling you, I've heard of this happening, and I'm like, yeah, I get it, I get it. But now it hit home. It happened to somebody I actually knew.
Yeah.
And it was really rough going. I'm telling you, to know about it ahead of time. And, you know, she was just suffering so much. I could just imagine what the pain. I mean, I can't imagine the pain she was going through. But now that Tuesday's passed, giving you my raw emotion. Now that Tuesday's passed, now it's like she passed naturally. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't feel the emotion I felt prior.
You're understanding it
I
a
don't
lot
feel the
more now.
emotion I felt prior.
I know, because you
Yeah, now
understand.
I feel more at ease. Yeah, so I go with that. Um, we need to live each day as if it were our last. We don't know. We really don't know.
You don't.
I've even lost a son. So, you know, you don't know these things. You really
Sorry for
don't.
your loss.
And how come I can't see the freaking chat? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I can't see the chat on this. This is different.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry for your
you have
loss.
to.
This is
Yeah.
really different.
Code, how you doing, brother?
What's up,
We have to
brother?
open the app.
You
You
know, I
did a
gotta
good.
come see, the general. What's up, big dog?
Well, no, brother, what's happening?
I just figured, man, come up, say what's up, see how you guys are doing, you know.
you, you
Chilling.
you did good. You did good. I'm glad you did that. I seen the short and the community post and the video. With the Make a Wish and much
Yeah,
respect.
man. Bro, they were
People
so happy too. They said that what they're gonna do is, I mean, they're not gonna use me on a commercial, but they're gonna take like whoever that money affected, however they're gonna do like a little story and like a little bio on what happened. That's gonna be pretty cool. Then I could, I could download that. You know what I mean? That's cool.
Yeah.
So
Much respect for that, because a lot of
yeah,
people, you
Chris,
want they,
thank
they
you,
spend
brother.
their day going at people, knocking people, and everything. But when somebody's doing something positive, they always got something to say. Well, if you're gonna go knock a man because he's doing something positive, why don't you do something positive yourself, other than knocking people?
Yeah, like Carlos, me and you were talking about this already because here's the headlines. First off, everybody in the chat who doesn't like me, listen, understand. I understand. You don't have to like me. It doesn't mean I'm gonna sit here and start running my mouth talking shit. I don't have time for that. I wish everybody the best. I'm not one of them guys. Another man doesn't count another man's money and doesn't really worry about what another man's doing. Worry about what you got going the hell on. And then, not even that, just like, you see, you got this many views or this many people, but, when you have a smaller amount of whatever's going on versus whatever these people, buying views, it's like, come on, man, it's ridiculous. Like, what kind of people do you want around you? And Carlos, like I said, like what we were talking about, for everybody's going to do a show tomorrow. I hate to bust your bubble, but we all one time maybe started out talking, we're cool. We all eventually went through different channels, different situations. Now everybody's pretty much planted to where they're at. I don't believe in going backwards. I mean, they can say whatever they want, but I think there's a lot of hypocrisy. All I'm saying is I don't care about what anybody else is doing, man. I know that we're going to have a good time. We're going to respect each other. We're not going to disrespect women. We're going to live our life, man, and just keep going. And I think that we need to share that. Like, people, God forbid, this cranky one just lost a loved one. Like, this is real life, man. Like, people play with people up here. You don't know what somebody's dealing with, what they're going through, man. And
Yep.
it's like everything, one last thing, to make yourself every day feel good because you got to point the finger and say this dude's a sucker, he's this and that. Like look, we know who's clowns, but every day the same shows for years now, and it's the same stuff. Like you just said, I'm calling everybody out. What are you gonna do in your community? I coached for over 20 years. I'm still, doing what I can, like to really make a difference and to say that you're that person. I feel like everybody has to do more. And, a lot of people aren't going to like each other. A lot of people aren't going to talk. But respect should be across the board. That shouldn't be hard to do. Like, crossing the line against kids and all this and what's going on. And, everybody's saying, "Oh, he was over here. He was with this one. He was with that one." Like, come on, Carlos. How many times we heard that? You know, I just wanted to say that because I could see the headlines tomorrow and none of us care.
But it's true, and it's like it's got to that point where blatant hypocrisy. You get people like right now. You got a whole kumbaya movement. Oh, we know we're against attacking women. We're against attacking families. Only when it's not in your benefit. And then you're gonna say all of that bullshit, and then you're gonna go the next day and say we're about to expose this guy's family, this guy's aunt, this guy's kids. Come on, y'all bunch of fucking hypocrites. A bunch of fucking hypocrites. You understand? There's enough ammunition to go at each other where you do not have to involve families, but this is what they like to do. This is what they enjoy. This is how they get their rocks off. This has been their history. And they've covered it up with, oh, in defense of my family, or I did it for this guy, or I did it. No, own it. Just say it. You enjoy doing the shit. Just admit it. This is what you like to do. Don't fucking come up with excuses. I respect it more if you say, hey, this is how I get down. This is what I like to do. I can respect that more. But to come up with excuses for it, that's where the whole own your shit comes in. They don't never want to own their shit. They rather pawn it off on somebody else.
And to the chat, like I didn't mean to come in here. I wasn't trying to like change the whole thing. I just wanted to say that because, a lot of things are being addressed. But yeah, we could talk about whatever, man. Harleys. We could talk about like real stuff, like real life stuff, like sports, whatever. Like, I don't know what you guys were talking about. We're getting ready to get hit with a snowstorm. So I had to get, some stuff ready. And, I'm always trying to help the neighbor if I can. But, so I didn't know what you guys were talking about before I came in.
No, we were just talking about life in general, health, much respect to you for what you do for your parents. People like for sure. You get grief about that shit too. He lives at home with his mom. He lives at home with his parents. No, he's taking care of his parents. How many adults take their parents and put them in fucking nursing homes? Here's a man that's taking care of his family, his moms and dad at home, and you motherfuckers are giving him grief because he's taking care of his parents. You can't make this fucking shit up, man.
No, but I just really, one more thing, real short and sweet, to everybody out there that puts whatever, then they'll say, oh, he thinks everybody's talking about him. No, I'm just saying for the ones that are, I promise you I don't watch it. I don't care. You can say whatever you want. It's your opinion. It's your right to do whatever you want and say what you feel, man. But I'm here to have a good time. I'm not, the days of all that other shit is over, man. Like, it's only go onwards and upwards from here on up, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And then listen, and not everybody's brand new. Everybody, listen, that's what's funny. You hear this whole thing with the flip-flopping. And it could look like that, but the same people saying flip-flopping, they've done the same thing. How many people that have been in this community for 2 years, right? Let's say 2 years, have gone and been to almost every content creator here, because you got to get to know somebody, so you'll go support this content creator, and then stuff might not pan out the way you like, or stuff is you're not looking at it, you don't agree with it, you move on, you go to the next content creator, you might not like that one, you move on. We have all done it, and I find it funny that you get some people say, oh, he's a flip-flopper. Bitch, you supported the same fucking people I did at one time, so how the fuck am I a flip-flopper? You done the same shit, you fucking clowns.
or the one Yee who says flip flop is the one who's standing next to the guy who said he would never stand next to him ever.
I telling you, you can't make this shit up. And they come up with all these elaborate excuses. Like, come on, man, enough.
Hey, I'm a man. I admit that I was standing next to some suckers, man. It doesn't matter. They can say whatever they want right now, but the good thing is that it doesn't faze me. Like, and it was good though, Carlos, because again, if you don't mind, Nelson, shout out to everybody who donated. I mean, last year was 1,700. This year was 720. I have the list, everybody's name. Like, that's a big deal to me, man. It might seem like some corny crap to people, but, knowing that everybody that's here, even like here, these guys, Nelson, Carlos, they always supported me with that, and everybody who donated, and even people who was in the chat who couldn't, like, thank you, man. It really made a difference. Like, that's I'm trying to do some big things to make a difference. I'm not perfect, man, and I don't care what anybody says about me. All you do is when you come at me, you make me go harder to realize that to get to that top, oh man, there's gonna be a lot of resistance, man. But you know what? It'll be worth it. So thanks to everybody, man. I appreciate that. It really meant a lot. And we're gonna do a lot more, man. That's all,
Exactly. You did a good thing. And at the end of the day, not everybody has to like everybody. And that was the point that we got. Like right now, not the people we have in the chat. I know some don't necessarily have to like each other, but everybody's chilling. You don't have to like everybody. That's just how it is. There's some that I don't like that I'll never be cool with. It's just it is what it is. It's a personal choice, and there's nothing against somebody. But even the ones that you say I don't like them, they get butthurt when the fact that you don't like them. Like I know that people that don't like me. I'm not gonna lose no sleep over it. I truly am not.
Oh shit! Now it really got bad. Oh shit!
Is that really Beck, man?
Yeah,
I like Beck, man. Listen. Shout out to Beck, man. I always like Beck, man. Respect. I would never say a bad word about that dude, man. I don't want to put him on a spot or get anybody, saying, "Oh, Coach said something." Beck, how could you? But he's a real dude. Beck's a real one, man. He really is. He's a good cat, good dude.
He's a warrior. He's our brother, and we love him. And our shit transcends this YouTube stuff. And people can say what they want. They don't necessarily have to like Beck, but we do. But Beck is one that he don't let all this YouTube craziness affect him. He wants to come here and bust balls and have a good time, and he don't do that because you mad at this person, I gotta be mad at them bullshit. That's for third grade people, man.
No,
grown men.
You know what? Beck's always been with me, man. I'm sure the same with you guys, straight up, man. And to be honest, like Carlos, a lot of guys did shows about me. I didn't even mention their names, and Beck's always kept it real, and I always respect whatever he feels or however I feel. That's what I think we're supposed to do as men. And shout out to Beck. He's a good dude, man. And I just hope that everybody's around him appreciates him, because he's really he's a solid dude, man. Like you don't get them all the time. You know what I mean, Carlos?
No, you don't.
Does anybody can somebody reach out and get like EMS or something for Buffalo Billy?
Michael Moore, mom. Hey, cat.
But I'm glad Beck is here, because Beck stayed with the medication and he can start giving out medication.
Yeah, I like when he said that.
Yeah, the meds. Holy shit.
Hey, Michael Moore, those Kenny videos ain't no joke. Kenny don't fuck around. Kenny's the man. Kenny don't give a fuck.
Like he said, no, that's Kenny. Michael, I wouldn't call the cops. Nah, they call them on you, though.
And you know what, Carlos? You know what's funny? As we sit here and joke and laugh, Nelson, I think you'd agree. We're joking about like really, like when adults and kids and whoever's in their house see them stressing over this shit, going crazy, like letting something affect them, like people you don't even know, you never met. Like, I thought this was entertainment. Like, that sets a bad example too. Like, man, for real, like by now everybody should understand, like, you don't have to like each other, but to come on here and scream and get all crazy, and you know what I'm saying, bro. It's ridiculous, man. Like,
it's true. But sometimes you need outside sources to check you. It's funny. Nelson to tell you, there was a point, you remember, Nelson, we were going to make a trip not far from here to go visit a certain individual. You remember that?
Yeah.
And my intention was to walk up on him and smack fire out his ass and catch it on camera. Guess what? I already understood what was going to happen. I was going to lay down for a year. Easy. Off rip. That's a year inside. My son sitting here, and I was talking to somebody about that shit. My son is sitting here, and my son goes, whoa. What are you talking about? I was like, I'm going to go over there. He goes, And I ain't gonna lie, it was pizza. We knew exactly where he was at. He said, wait a minute, Dad, let me get this straight. I'm not gonna see you for a year because you're gonna go over there and smack pizza? So I looked at him. He said, Dad, it's pizza. I said, you know what, son, you're right. He said, nah, you make me promise you're not gonna do nothing like that. You're not gonna hit pizza. You're not gonna risk your freedom. I was like, you're absolutely right. I made him that promise. And I ain't gonna break it on my boy. Some of it is not worth it, you know what I'm saying? And I got to get away from that shit too. None of this calling out, the pull up. I'm not doing none of that shit. I said I hadn't done it, but I get wrapped up in it again, and I want to do that. But at the end of the day, it's not worth it because at the end of the day, they're asking you to meet them in places where you definitely gonna go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just leave all that bullshit on. Let these motherfuckers talk that tough shit all they want. Go right ahead. I'm not feeding into that shit no more.
Yeah. And let me show you how much more than real men. This is what real men do. I'm gonna drop down for two reasons. Number one, because it's gonna be we got snow coming. Number two, because I got enough respect for these two dudes right here because I know, and for all you who say like me and these guys, we don't have to say, we already know. But I don't want anybody in the chat to ever feel a certain type way. Because to be honest, when I say I don't care, I don't. And I don't want to say, I just want to see everybody enjoy themselves, man. But these two guys are good dudes, man. Show them some love, support them. They've always been the same with me since day one, And I think once me and Carlos cursed at each other, I knew that I liked them even more.
And I laugh at people. And you know what? Before you jump down, let's go back in time. Let's reevaluate that story. That was a miscommunication. But that incident is what had me had the no-fly zone reach out to SoFlo. Because it was a misunderstanding that me and you had, and it was transpiring on the screen. So we reached out.
Yeah, but I like that. I love that energy, bro. I don't like that's what we're like. The whole reason why we're here is we're trying to show the difference between the real and the fake, man. And when you see somebody being real and telling you how they feel and not backing down, that's a good thing, man. That's that if you can't see what somebody's about, like, come on, bro, like. Like the general, he's sitting there. He's so smart, this guy. He doesn't, they'll do that to Mark. Code said the general's so smart. No, he is, man. I've talked to him on the phone and, he sits back and watches and really, has a very good understanding of this thing and how it works. And, in the long run, I really think Carlos, Nelson, everybody in the chat, whoever likes me, don't. You're entitled to that. This is America. You could say, yo, fuck Cody's a piece of shit. He can eat a dick. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'll say? Yo, God bless. You're not in my face. You're not touching me. Nothing. So it really doesn't matter, man. Like who cares who likes anybody? But these guys have always been straight. And, I wish he's nothing but luck and success, man. You know what I mean? So you guys will do it, man, because the good shit will survive, bro. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Straight up.
But you've always been a good dude. But I laugh at it because now you look at the landscape. When that incident happened, that was about a year and a half ago, right? So I'll go from there because a lot of people that are new might not know exactly what was it that transpired. So I then reached out.
Said you had fucking better hair than me. Fuck that.
We then reached out to SoFlo because my brother Nelson said, listen, fuck all this, call the man directly and let's squash this misunderstanding. Yeah. So I reached out to him. We had a conversation and then I addressed him and we were beefing with him at the time. And I was like, what's the issue you have with my brothers? He said, I don't actually have an issue with your brothers. I said, okay, so what's the issue with me? He said, well, I don't have an issue with you. I was like, well, I don't have an issue with you. Keep it like you don't talk about me, I don't talk about you. We left it like that. That's where that went. What happened was when it got back to everybody in the community that we had a conversation with SoFlo, they all turned on us. A good portion of people turned on us. How could you call him? He's attacking our families. How could you do this? They thought that we reached out to squash a beef. Anybody who knows us know we're not gonna never buckle down, never kneel, nothing like that. We reached out to straighten out a fucking misunderstanding, and in the process, we resolved the issue. But it wasn't good enough for a lot of people. So what happened? They chose to, be upset, and a lot of people distanced themselves. Then we had the next incident that happened a few months after that. We were threatened. Matter of fact, that same day, because we did 2 shows, we had people threaten us because we reached out, threaten us by email, and that was Chicago Muscle. So we then did a response video and told him to go F himself, which was in 2 Julys ago. What happened then? The community decided to rock with their Team Muscle tramp stamp and turned on us. And you know what? That's when the no-fly zone did a reevaluation. We dropped away from people, distanced ourselves from certain people, and started fresh with a new perspective. Now you look at the landscape now, what, almost a year and a half later, almost 2 years later, and it's like a year and a half, like, wow, look at that shit. All this stuff transpired. The same people are still here, but the sides are far and across opposite compared to the way it was. But you know what? We still being the same real motherfuckers. Same motherfuckers. Our stance on that fake ass fucking clown over there has never changed. Never changed. And it won't.
But didn't they always say at one time, didn't it certain people, parties over there always say like they swore on their family and this one and that one, they would never talk to this one. Like I never swore on any, I don't do that. But then the other one was too, like, if somebody doesn't show their face, then they're not valid. I could never talk to them. But I guess that all went out the window too. So when they talk flip-flop and they talk all that other stuff, it just makes me laugh, bro. Like, it's all you can do is laugh at it. You can't get mad. It's funny, bro. It really is.
You can't. And it's going to be a revolving door now. A certain show dropped off yesterday, and just because of that show, it's you seeing everything being realigned all over again. That's the way this shit is. But I know one thing, I'm going to still be the same motherfucker. I don't vibe off no mob mentality or size or this weak-ass fucking team. Listen, the no-fly zone is a unit. We're not a fucking team. It's 3 fucking men that started a channel. I don't do the team shit. Teams are for weak motherfuckers that can't stand alone. Period.
Yeah, man. And I'll tell you, like me, my whole thing is trying to do what I've always done, man. Our communities are fucked up. These kids are fucked up. The mental illness in this country, like these guys can rant and rave 40, 50, 60. There's something serious going on, man. That's the mission I've always been on. I can back it up with receipts. And, it's good, though, that I'm not around these dudes. They can say whatever they want because, it's kind of embarrassing to have certain people around you when if they go to look up on YouTube and they see me trying to, help somebody or, help like, some kids or whoever, man, adults, whoever, like, whoever needs it, somebody's going through something bad, and if the help's there, but then all of a sudden I'm sitting next to a dude that is acting like that and disrespecting women and, the best dude in the world and, everybody's the toughest and this guy said this and that, like, it's not a good look, man, and it's not a winning plan. It'll never work. Right now it's temporary, but in the long run, man, the reason why is because YouTube's not where you win. It's like when it's time to check out, are you going to heaven or are you going to hell? That's when you know.
Yeah, it's not going to have no effect. Hey, happy birthday to Oz. That's a good man right there.
Oz, happy birthday.
Many more birthdays,
everybody,
Oz.
man. I really, Carlos, thanks for having me on. Everybody in the chat, thank you. I don't care if, like I said, you like me, you don't. It's your prerogative, man. I'm still going to wish you the best. And thanks, man. I appreciate it. Nelson, God bless, bro. Carlos, take care,
God
man.
bless,
have a good night.
Anytime, my brother. Anytime.
Yeah, success is the best revenge. But sometimes laughter is just like a real big extra bonus.
Yeah, you got to.
Every time one of their shows come on, this is all I hear.
Oh shit, it's
Man, what
true.
the hell? The hell fish talking about? I'd rather rule on hell than serve in heaven. How you gonna sell ices in hell, man?
Yeah, you be out of a job over there, fish.
You have a job, bro. You be broke.
You selling ice water, boiling ice water.
Oh,
Mooch, what's up, Mooch?
damn.
See,
Oh,
look at Billy busting coach balls. That's the thing. Not everybody gotta like each other. You okay to bust coach balls, and he'll be okay with it. That's the thing. People gotta stop being so goddamn fucking sensitive, man. Not everybody gotta like each other. It's cool, you know. Fish. It's like even fish. I can't hold shit against him. Fish. I've been wanting to choke him sometimes with the crazy shit he say. But you know, it is what it is. We gotta laugh more. I'm more laughing at the circus of clowns. That's what I find funny. They
everybody's doing their
should
thing, you know. Hey, it is what it is.
should rename it. Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus of Clowns, man. It's clown shit, man. I can't respect a lot of this bogus shit, man. For real. But Fish is laughing. Fish is trouble. Fish is trouble. Billy's trouble. Let's see who else we got. Let's see what other troublemakers we got in the chat.
Oh,
We got Father Guido in the chat.
of course I had to go in there, bro. Nah, that's crazy. Yeah, fish. You wanna fuck around, fish? Come on, fish.
Hell yeah. I was explaining to Moose today, you know, about a lot of shit, you know, with the shows and stuff and how the landscaping is and a lot of the bullshit. I wonder how fish, you really lit.
Oh shit, there he is. He's coming on. You're right, Billy. You gotta take it on the chin as a content creator.
Oh yeah, man. But that's the problem, man. Fucking YouTube needs to fucking give out fucking sensitivity courses for real, for real. You know what I noticed? By it's quiet. What's Sashish doing?
So I see she's in her freaking bed. She's like, man, it's too cold. She got all these blankets and shit, so she's in there just chilling. My
But
son
I'm
came
glad
in today.
you had
Uh,
some that stopped by and some left. And I understand why some leave. You know, there'll be certain people in the chat that they might not necessarily like, you know. Oh yeah, to wrenching. Yeah, that's what it was. And I tell people that you can't to be a good mod, and you know some people get it for a status symbol. You got people with wrenches, they couldn't even drop a link, but it is a job, and you do it for the content creator out of respect, you know. And one thing, the number one rule to a mod: never mod with personal feelings. Never, never. Even if you don't like somebody, mod to how the content creator wants it. Even if you disagree. You know, this is one of the reasons why you'll see me in chats triggering people because they want to know why I got a wrench there. They call me a wrencher. I'm not a wrencher. They're giving to me. You know, I have yet to see a content creator except one. And you know, Kane Shades. Kane Shades is the only one that I actually ever asked for a wrench. And I asked for that before he started his channel. That is the only wrench that I ever asked for. They were all given to me, you know? And not for nothing, and I could toot my own horn. I'm a good ass mod. I don't mod with personal feelings. I'm real good at modding. Been doing this shit for two and a half years. Very good mod. Yeah, Heidi, you're right. You got to mod unbiasedly, you know. And you got to also be able to catch certain things, you know, because you get people that come in a chat and try to derail a whole show by putting something up that's going to get it. You catch it. And the replicas. It's like yesterday, I was at work. You know, there was a few replicas that pop up, and you can see it, and a lot of people don't. And that's the thing; they're out there now. The replicas are in full force. They are in full force.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of them, bro. A lot of replicas.
Yeah. So if somebody's talking about you, or it gets back to you, like, "Oh, this person said it," and you're wondering, "Damn, why would this person say that?" There's a good chance it's not that person. The replicas are floating high.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Oh, and another thing, and you know who you are. I'm not even gonna say your name because I'm done giving you attention. But if you're gonna go troll, at least be a man and come in here and troll with your avatar. If you're gonna leave your comments, we know it's you, pendejo payaso. At least have some nuts and use your avatar if you're gonna go fucking leave comments in the chat, calling people rats. Meanwhile, you co-host along a snitch on your fucking screen, and you don't even address that shit. You worrying about everybody else. You sitting up there with a dude that threw his goddamn co-defendant under the fucking bus, and you playing the dumb role like you don't know. Bitch, please. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. You talk about me, I talk about you. I give you what you want. You want the attention, you get it. Especially when you out there fucking lying on the motherfucker. Fuck out of here.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Hablaste así, she all of a sudden jumped out. Damn it.
She heard me, huh?
Yeah. Let's see. Hello?
Hey, how you doing, fellas?
Hey, how you doing, fish?
Nelson, Carlos, been a long time.
Definitely.
Yes, it has, Chadrul.
It's been about at least almost 2 years since I was on the show last.
A year. It was
Yeah.
about it
Yeah.
feels like 2 years, but it's
Yeah,
been a
more.
year. Yeah, a little over a year. Oh man, look who popped in the Bob Maori. Sugar
Sugar
Bullets.
bullets.
Good to see you, my brother.
Yeah, the
That's
last
still
time Fish
probably
was
one of
on,
that's
Fish
still
was
probably one
on
of
with, oh
the
yeah,
best slang names we've ever heard. Sugar
yeah,
Bullets. Love it.
sugar bullets.
I don't
Fish
know.
was on with agnostic. That's who he was on with. That was the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Sugar
kind of
Bullets.
cool back in the day. He was all right. From the same neighborhood area, anyway.
Yeah, you know what? We had our little thing with agnostic, and I got over that shit. I ain't got nothing against agnostic. You know, agnostic was in a couple of chats. I said hi to him the other day. He didn't say hi back, so that's cool. I ain't got nothing against agnostic.
Nah, Carlos, you're pretty popular. You're still going. Good.
Oh, I ain't going
Me.
nowhere. I stay around to
No,
piss
I
him
mean you're
off.
going good. Like you're on SUG's channel a lot. I break your chops in there too. I go in there, break your balls a little bit.
Yeah, you do. I know you do. I only go to a few shows, Fish. I distance myself, but I'll start going up to some new ones because there's some shows that I stopped going with, but I'm gonna start popping my head back in because you see things and you change your opinion, and that's the thing too. We allowed to change our opinion of how we feel. It has nothing to do with flip flop, and you see things that you didn't like before, and then you see things that change, and you change your mind. It's normal. It's a normal
Well,
thing to do.
that's growing. If when you're 20 years old, and if you still think the same way at 40 as you did at 20, you didn't learn nothing. You know, you wasted 20 years. Of course, every day's we learn something new about things. So nobody likes to admit they're wrong, but it's not being wrong. It's just realizing something could be a different way. That's all. You don't have to say you're wrong. Just all right, that might be a different way to look at it, and and go with that rather than being like, I'm right. You're no good. You're this. You're that. Everybody's calling each other names. it's gotten out of hand, to tell you the truth.
It's
But
gotten way out of hand. It's gotten next level,
yeah,
and I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like a lot of the shit that's going on. I
yeah.
don't.
I made a comment in SUG's chat. I was like, why is this show all about like calling people names? And he's like, this is what we do. This is what we do. You don't like it here, Fish. You can get the fuck out, because this is what we do here. All right,
That's
that's it. I don't want this fucking Fish. I have 2 comments. He's in the fucking bathroom. Put him in the bedroom.
that's Mike. That's stand
Yeah,
up.
but yeah, I just made. I knew that comment was going to trigger a response, or something, and he let me have it. He fucking told me how he felt about it.
Oh, Lord, man.
Oh man, but even him, that's my guy. And I don't, like I tell people, I don't always agree with his shows and stuff he says and everything. But that's the thing. We don't always have to agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? But he's been square with me. And he could get wild. Mike is crazy as all fuck. What people don't realize with him is that he really doesn't give a fuck about this shit. He doesn't take it seriously. He comes across like he does because he could come off like emotional when he's responding to people, but he don't take this shit seriously. He really doesn't. He doesn't.
I think he's a troll in a way, and he's just having a good time. He's killing time. It's a pastime. He could be watching Petticoat Junction like I am right now, because
Yeah.
what else you gonna fucking watch? There's nothing else to watch, and he's having a good time doing it. I don't blame him for that.
Yeah,
I don't begrudge him for that. I break his balls, but
yeah.
I'm just trying to add to the fun, He don't even remember. He's like, "Where you from, Fish?" And I'm like, "From Bay 58." And he's like, "Oh, then you know Dewey." I'm like, "We had this conversation 2 fucking years ago, bro,
Yeah,
about where I'm from and Dewey High School and Faze and this and that, and everything." You don't even remember. You don't even remember. And I'm saying that in the chat. I'm like, we had this conversation 2 years ago, But he's having fun. I ain't got nothing bad to say about the guy.
Oh no, he's having fun and it's fun. Listen, not everybody got like all his shows. Like I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a big fan of yesterday's show. I'll be honest with you, I'm not. But
I don't even know what it was. What was he doing?
It's his show, it's his channel, and people think because we're such good friends that I tell him what to do, and it's no. That's one thing about that man. He does what the hell he wants to
Well,
do.
you could have a little influence on him, Carlos. You could say maybe this isn't the right thing to do or say.
Oh no, I do, and some of it he listens.
I'm only kidding, Carlos. See how easy it is to fuck with somebody.
I do it, and sometimes he don't listen. He does the opposite. And it's funny. He does have short-term memory. We were having a conversation about the bots, and I was like, "Bro," I said, "This is why I told you, don't ever buy bots, not even one time, because you'll never live it down." And he was like, "That's what you was trying to tell me?" I said, "Yeah, I told you, don't buy the fucking bots because they're gonna hold that against you down the line in the future." And he was like, "Oh shit, that was a year ago." I said, "Yeah, I told you then because I knew they were gonna throw it at you now." He was like, "Oh man, why didn't you tell me?" So I fucking told you. He goes, "Oh yeah, you're right."
Yeah, he's definitely a character. He's a character on here.
Oh, he's definitely a character, but he's my guy. Son's rock.
He's fighting with Soulflow though. Like every day, he has a big fight with Soulflow now, and they seem to be enjoying it. Soulflow's got a whole show about him, and they're calling each other names and going back and forth. And who else? I forget who was in the chat. Maybe that Maureen Mo. And I'm going back and forth from chat to chat. And I'm like, Soulflow, why are you fighting with SUG? He goes into whole fucking rant about it, explaining to me why he's fighting with him, And then I go into SUG's. I'm like, wow, he's talking about you, Fucking Maureen Mo's like, what are you doing? I see what you're doing, Fish. It's not hard to see what I'm doing. I'm fucking having fun. I don't know. This is all,
Yeah,
fun and games. But it's all fun and games if somebody gets smacked in the fucking nose, which happened
yeah.
already.
Yeah, and you know what, and it's sad to say it'll happen again. I just hope that it doesn't get that serious, but it's inevitable when you got people going at families and everybody assuming that everybody behind a goddamn avatar is a square. You really don't know who is who or what they've done in their life, and that's the problem. You get these people. YouTube gives people a false sense of security, so they feel that just because I punked out 20 or 30 of these fucking fake ass punks, everybody's going to be the same. No, you eventually going to get that surprise of your life because not you'd be surprised how many real people here that you see at the normal avatar and conversation and stuff like that. You don't know their goddamn history. You have no idea their history or what they're capable of.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they even do it like they call it out now. I actually think the guy wants to get beat up again because I think he made a lot of money when that happened. People were donating to him like crazy, and he was like actually bragging about it. Look, I got beat up. Look, they kicked my face in. They kicked me. They hit me with baseball bats. 5 black guys. I mean, and he made money. So I think he's looking for it again, to be honest with you. And even a couple other content creators. Oh yeah, meet me over here. I'll send you an Uber and come get me and all this baloney. God bless you. Good luck, because I don't want nothing to do with nobody in that
Yeah,
respect.
especially.
If I was ever in New York, Carlos, and Carlos, I'll meet you for a fucking cup of coffee or a drink. I'm not looking to Carlos. I'm coming here to kick your fucking ass. Or if you ever wanted to kick my ass, I'm not like, yeah, I'll meet you on 33rd and 3rd. Yeah.
I
If I'm not
got.
there 5 minutes, start without me.
It's true, but you see, this thing gets you wrapped up in that shit. I caught myself indulging in that, but then you got to catch yourself. And I happen to have close friends of mine, sandbox friends that watch this shit, and they reach out to me and be like, "Hey man, don't, that's not you. Don't do that. Don't respond to that. Don't do this." And they ground me. They ground me, make me think, say, you know what, you're absolutely right. Especially with all this shit. And that's the worst part. The shit transpires over here. Motherfuckers are on video on YouTube talking about do this and do that. Asshole. The fucking leads opening up a fucking case, man. It has to stop. I'm not cool with that shit. I'm not about to fucking self-incriminate myself. You fucking stupid. Fuck out of here.
No.
You
Look
want
at
to
little
dance?
Michael Moore. The drinks are flowing. Hey, Mike, I gotta admit, I got at least one or two in me. Why else would I come on the show? You think I would come on this show not fucking straight?
But
I
it's
would never
also a
go on any
reality.
show on YouTube if I wasn't drunk.
But it's also a reality, and a lot of these people lie to themselves. A lot of you motherfuckers don't want to go to jail, so y'all need to stop this tough shit. Cause for real, y'all talk all that tough shit. You start looking at them fucking numbers. I guarantee shit's gonna change. For real. You in here for YouTube shit? What? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I threatened somebody on YouTube, and yeah, that's why you're in here. Okay, all right. We'll see how that works out for you.
Like I had somebody
Hey,
invite me.
Nelson, you still there?
Yeah, go ahead, Fish. What's up?
Oh, how you been? What's going on? I don't think I seen your show on for a while.
Everything's been good. Give me a sec, brother. Give me a sec.
All right. Just making
He's
sure
on the
you're
phone.
around.
Yeah,
That's
his
cool.
schedule makes a lot of we took a big leave because his job, he moves around. He was
Yeah.
in like 3 states in the different states in the last year, so we cut back on the shows. But yeah, it is what it is. It's like I had somebody invite me to meet them at Universal Studios. Fish, you been out here in Florida, right?
I'm in Florida.
You ever been to Universal Studios?
I've been there a few times, of course. I worked
Tell
in
me.
Orlando. I had valet concessions over
All
there.
right, now tell me this.
Timpano, Samba Room.
Is Disney and Universal Studios probably not the most secure area in the entirety of fucking Orlando?
Yes, it's a very secure area.
Bomb dogs, undercovers, bike cops, all of that. So For you to invite somebody to Universal Studio to supposedly fight is the most comical
No.
punk, most comical punk, outrageous, ridiculously stupid shit to do. You might as well say, guess what? Meet me at the nearest precinct so we can fight. Come on, man.
But I did see videos of people fighting in Disney, and like they're fighting for good 5-10 minutes before security came.
Oh yeah, but we know where they went right after
No, I
that.
know what you're saying. If you're looking to beat somebody up and hurt them, you're not going to do it in fucking Disney World in front of 100 witnesses. No.
No, you're not. You're gonna go to nice little fucking places. Like I tell people here, I'm not gonna do that no more. But I've done this. I've invited people here, and people like, oh, listen. I'll be clear. You'll never you see me using no stand your ground law or no cops, no none of that shit. That's just not me. It's not in my DNA. It's not how I'm built. You come over here, we shoot the five. You whoop my ass, or I whoop your ass. You go your way, I go my way. That's where it's at. Ain't no cameras, and none of that shit. And I got no problem taking the loss. But these dudes don't want to do that. They want you to go to their house so that way when shit drops off, they can call the cops and then fucking stand your ground law comes into effect and you go away. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
done
not
entertaining.
happening.
I'm done entertaining that fuckery anymore. I'm done with that bullshit. You
There was
guys
a
want to be
couple of
tough guys?
guys that want to beat me up, Carlos. That Frank Fury, whatever the fuck his name is, Fioradino. He wants
Fiorino
to beat
Frank?
me up. Yeah, he wants to beat me up, and he's like, "Oh, we'll get you in Florida." And I told him I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I'm on the fucking beach. I'm right on A1A by Birch Park. Selling Italian ice. Cuz come see me. I'll give you an ice. We'll have an ice. I mean, I don't know. You want to fight me? You want to beat me up? The fuck? I'll smack you right in the head with a fucking nunchuck. You fucking asshole.
Yeah, be careful. Florida's my blue heaven. They'll come out the
Yeah.
woodwork.
Fucking, like everybody wants to beat some, oh, I'm gonna get you, we're gonna get you, because I was on him pretty hard, calling him a snitch and things like that. But hell, I ain't the snitch, you are. You're the one on here talking shit. You're the fucking snitch, bro. So I let him have it, but now he wants to beat me up. You know what I mean? Yeah, he wants to beat me up. Gunsmoke too. Gunsmoke.
Oh man, poor
Gunsmoke wants to beat me up. Yeah. Lefty wants to beat me up.
Ah, Lefty's another one. Hey, poor Lefty.
Let's see who else wants to beat me up. You said you wanted to beat me up.
Oh, I did. I told you where you at. I'm going over there and fucking roll up on you while you selling your goddamn ice. You had me hot. You had my ass hot. Yeah, you did.
See, everybody wants to beat me up, man. I don't know. The fuck, man.
Well, I'm not gonna do that no more. I was supposed to start the new year, not indulging in all that shit. I'm getting wrapped up in that bullshit, but yeah, I gotta go back to that shit.
Yeah, you mentioned something about your son saying like you're not going to beat up fucking pizza. What are you doing?
Yeah, my son had to check me. That goes to show you. Sometimes I could run a little hot. It takes a goddamn 10-year-old to fucking bring some sense into my head. Like, no. And that shit happened over on the weekend too. It's funny. That incident with pizza, my son was here. And then my son came to stay with me this past weekend. And he was right here while I was having a conversation with somebody. And he heard it, and that's when he was like, so we put the actual live on, and he's listening to it, and he goes, Dad, he goes, whoa. He goes, what are you supposed to do? I was like, meet him over there. He said, what? Y'all gonna get on rides together? I said, no. What do you think? He goes, no way. He goes, hell no, Dad. You going to jail. He was like, man, nah, they ain't doing that shit. He's like, you know how it is in Disney because his mother runs security over there. So he was like, you know what happens if you come over here? I started laughing. I said, yeah, I'm going to be going to jail. He was like, nah, you're not doing that. You're not stupid, right, Dad? I said, no, I'm not stupid, son. That's not happening. I'm laughing at you.
Ignore that guy. Ignore that fucking guy.
I'll fuck with him. I like to trigger him. He told me today to not text him no more. I'm not going to text him no more, but I'm sure he'll talk about me. He's probably watching this shit now. He left a comment before the show started, and it's like, if you're going to even leave a comment, come in with your motherfucking, your avatar. Don't come in with
right. Come in with your real name. Come in. You got something to say it.
Yeah, he could come in with a fucking sock account, leaving a fucking message
I
before
just
the
tell
show.
him get a job. That's all. I go in his thing. I said get a job, and he blocks me. So that's all I gotta say. I get blocked. I'm blocked in every chat, every fucking. There was a time everybody was fucking blocking me because I have that way about me. I just say stuff.
Hey,
Just fucking
Pretty
whatever comes
Monita
out of my
says,
mouth.
Pretty Monita says, talking shit to you, Fish. What's up? What's up? You want that smoke?
I got some smoke. I got some pretty good smoke.
Fish said I got
Carlos,
smoke.
was that you? I think that was you. We were on a live. No, I think no, that was Chris Trock. I had the fucking half a joint, and it was like in the matchbook. I had it, in a certain way that only potheads would know. You
Yeah.
got the fucking half a joint, in the fucking matchbook, and I pulled it out on a live, and he was tripping out. I thought it was you, but I think it was Trock.
It's probably Trock.
Remember
And
that guy?
that's that old school shit. So let me get
Yeah.
this straight. You visiting again or you living?
No, I'm just down there to sell Italian ice.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Staying with my sister. She lives in Hollywood. I got to get out.
Hollywood's nice.
Sister had enough of brother and his bullshit.
She had enough of the fish, huh?
She had enough of the fish and his bullshit.
Hey,
I love you. I don't care how long you stay. You just can't stay here. But Carlos, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm having a big fucking problem.
What's up?
I've been down here for almost a month.
Mhm.
I've had 4 days of sunny weather. 4
That's
days
it?
that can actually go to work and sell fucking Italian ice.
Yeah, but Fish, you the crazy motherfucker. Do you know what month we in? We in fucking January, bro. Your ices get sold in March, bro. That's when the sun is out. We still got a good fucking month of ugly ass days ahead of us, bro.
I know that now. Like March and April are probably the best 2 months in Florida. It is literally 75 and sunny every fucking day. No rain,
Yes.
nothing. So I think I might have to revise my plans and make sure next year, because last year I did okay, but I went too early. The January, fucking December and January just ain't fucking cutting it, bro.
No, it's not.
I know better too. I know because I know like February, then you go into March, April, and May. March, April, and May are the best fucking months.
Oh, look, Michael Moormill said Bike Week in Daytona, and Teresa Marie, hi, mamas.
Yeah, Bike Week is good. There'll be a lot of people. Plus, I sell hard Italian ice. I got the rum, pour the rum right in the ice. For the biker guys.
Oh, that's smart.
You kidding me? The best day I had was New Year's Eve. I was down in South Beach.
Mhm.
I got kicked out of the park, and I was down at South Point, and they kicked me out of the park. Like she was like there in a fucking minute. I'm like, geez, can I fucking make some money before I get thrown out? And then I just went downtown and just hard Italian ice, $10. $10 a cup. And then I packed it in and went on. And it hasn't been fucking sunny since. I'm fucking like, what the fuck is going on? Fucking La Nina. Because no, you want to, you're laughing, but it's that La Nina weather pattern.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of La Nino.
Yeah. Florida's weather's crazy.
Thanks, Monita. Pretty Monita said they're not going to fuck with me. Thank you, Monita. I know that. These guys are all talk. They think they're just going to come and hit somebody. I hit back. Nobody's ever going to hit me, and I'm not going to hit back. So,
exactly.
I mean, anybody wants to fight me, I don't want to fight anybody. 58 years old. No
But
Fucking.
you sure can trigger people. You know it, and I know it.
Well, I'm not saying I ain't triggering them to want to hit me. I mean, Frank is a little triggered. That other guy too, that Anthony Aralotta. Oh my God, that's Nelson remembers that when, of course, I was always on Lefty's show. He brought that Aralotta kid, and I was calling him a rat, and then Lefty turned on me. I remember you telling me Nelson didn't like that either. Like all of a sudden, Lefty's calling me a pussy because I'm not a killer and whatever. And I was like, fuck that, bro. That fucking Aralotta's a rat. What do you want me to tell you?
Yeah. I
Pretty
remember that.
Monita, you'll hit me? Just Beetle, you know it, cause I that's all I eat hard Italian ice all day with the rum in it.
I just mean to say, yep. He's sampling
You
the
prick, your
product.
teeth are probably shot. Your
What was
fucking
that,
teeth,
Nelson?
your fucking teeth are probably shot.
Malone, tell me about
It
it.
does. It does. How you think I lost all mine?
Ah, you
Tell
see
me
that?
about it, cause
Oh, fuck. Yeah, but you got the coco piña, guys.
I gotta eat like a fucking rabbit with the teeth I got in my fucking mouth right now. I'm trying to get the implants. They're a lot of money though.
Oh, big
Implants?
money.
Yo, just send me a measurement of your mouth. I got some wood here. Do it.
I gotta just send the shipping label to pizza. He's gonna send me his old dentures.
Sencillo. Stop.
Hey, Fish, I did it. I did it 3 different times, Fish. Sat down, did the x-rays, did the castings, did everything. The day I was gonna go in for the surgery, didn't show up. I've done that 3 different
You
times.
chickened out.
It's more of a mental condition. Yeah,
No,
you can
well,
say that.
I
It's not.
chickened out too because they want to give me dentures and they still want to pull whatever fucking teeth they have remaining in there out.
Oh,
I make
damn.
the appointment and I don't show. It's like, what
Yeah,
the fuck am I gonna do without these teeth? It's
it's me.
hard.
It's my hardest. It's one of my hardest battles. Other than my nightmares that I go to deal with, the teeth issue is my hardest thing. I tell you, I've done that. I've got billed for the appointments and everything, and not gone back to do it. It's a subconscious. It's a fight I have with him inside my head. It is what it is, you know.
Yes, listen, Cranky's listening. Yeah. Cranky, that's what he's talking about. He's getting implants. Fish is looking for
He's getting
See,
double D's.
you
He's getting
see
double
right away
D's.
they're talking about implants. I'm getting tits. These fucking weirdos. They got fantasies, cause they got fantasies. Fish is getting boobs.
You gonna sell
I
some
don't know, whatever turns
ices
you
and
on,
some
kid.
boobs. You'll sell
Listen,
some
this
lot
show
of
we
ices
talk about
and some
everything.
boobs.
We talk about everything in this show, bro. From freaking Vaseline to Ben Gay, whips, chains, all that shit.
I can't help somebody, they fantasizing about me with boobs, cause I mean, yeah,
You change your
free
name.
will, free will,
Yep, fishy
free
boots.
willy.
Fishy boots.
See now that's a good point. I would sell more ice if I got tits.
Oh,
Yeah,
forget.
they double D's, shit. Just don't open
Especially,
your mouth.
especially this day and age. Oh yeah.
Hey, more mile, don't sleep. I'm interviewing a few girls to be bikini ice sales girls on the bike down at South Beach. You kidding me? That's fucking
Hey,
next, cause
hey, fellas, give me
I got
a
3 more bikes coming. Next year, I have fucking treat them down there. Treat bikini girls and fucking G strings.
That's right.
hell
Slinging
yeah.
ice for $10 a fucking shot.
All
That's
right, fellas,
it.
give me a
Nips
minute.
don't lie.
I gotta call the boy back.
Do it. That's it, fish. They said it. Nips don't lie, bro. You make a lot more money, that's for sure.
Hell yeah. I
Frozen
know it
ice.
sells.
Oh fuck, man. I remember selling ices out of the pizzeria back on fuck man. This is back in the 80s. Yeah, I used to hate that shit.
Every pizzeria in New York has
You went silent, my brother. Oh shit.
Frozen hot tooties fish.
Mom, Geno's. Yep, Geno's.
Yeah, Gino. I think Gino's out of business. I actually tried to get ice from them. I think they're out.
Yeah, damn, man. Shit. You know, they still sell the frozen one, the ones you buy at the supermarket.
In the cup.
Yeah.
You turn it upside down, eat the bottom first. I remember those cups. I
Shit.
remember those cups. I use either Philadelphia water ice from Restaurant Depot, or up here in Minnesota, I get Rosati ice. They're out of Chicago.
Mike Moma just said it. Rosati.
Yeah, Rosati. Which is pretty good. The ice is much fucking better. It's a better texture, easier to scoop, tastes better. But when I'm up here in Minnesota selling ice, I don't give a fuck, these fucking idiots. They're all tourists anyway. It's not like a store where I'm building a business, you know? Where I want people to come back, the same people to come back every day. These fucking people from all over the world I meet.
Yeah, bro, it's a gig, my brother. People gonna buy it. People gonna buy it. Did you go up on the prices yet?
I have to. But
Yeah, that's what I'm
like the
asking.
$4.99, I get away with $4.99 because it's $5. It's one bill. If they come over by 4 ices, it's one bill. When I was doing $3.99, I have a bunch of singles on me for change, and I got every kid walking over buying 1 ice, giving me a $20 bill. I'm like, I have no more change, and I'm like, it's $5 now. Here, get the fuck out of here. $15 back. You know, I don't have 16. I don't know what to tell you.
5 minimum, right?
Yeah, one bill. So if I do raise it, I can what am I raise it to $5.99?
Yeah.
It would mean a lot. It would.
Make that extra cash on that, man. Shit. With the way everything's
Well,
going, man, you gotta go up too.
if I sold 200 ices, you know, a dollar more, that's another $200. That's a lot. That pays for the product, for whatever product they use, easily.
Holy shit. I'm over here looking at the chat, Fish. I'm waiting for Monita to grab Billy by the neck.
Come on, Monita. I mean, you had some good conversations back in the day. We used to go at it a little bit on the lefties back in the day.
Oh man,
she's a tough chick.
Monita will give it to you. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. She don't take no shit from nobody. Not even the fish.
Oh damn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what they tell. They drop the tracks and all kind of shit. Oh shit.
What are they doing?
I guess they're talking about music. Hey, relax.
I don't know. This upside down Billy and Monita, you guys got to get a room. I mean, come on. Look, I'm reading the chat here. You two seem to be holding hands and walking in the sun. I don't know.
Let's see what this guy got to say here. Where is it? I'll let you answer this one, Fish. Oh, I guess I can. I guess it's not blocked. There you go. Answer that one, Fish.
Free burritos are being passed out. I prefer chickamangas. Want to hear a funny joke? What do you call a PR dork? Bean dip. I don't get it.
It's a funny guy, you know. They come.
I don't get it. To me, I don't get it.
Bean dip. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I say that all the time too. Like, that's pretty edgy, cause I mean, it's an edgy joke, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
Come on and explain yourself. Maybe if you tell it in person, maybe I said it wrong. You know what I mean? I didn't have the correct delivery.
Oh man.
Bean dip.
Bean dip.
Moron.
Damn, now I want some bean dip. Ain't that some shit? I told my son, see if he bring some bean dip.
Right.
Oh man.
Hey, Maureen Mo's in there. How you doing, Maureen? Why don't you come on the show, Mo? You're always good conversation. I like Maureen Mo. She has a very soothing voice when she talks. She's never like aggravated or upset. She always has an even tone. She comes across very nicely. She's got a very soothing voice. I like listening to her when she's on.
Fish, I guess he answered you, bro.
What do you say?
I guess he answered you. I guess he said he'll do your mother in person. Nice.
Mao, that's a fucking other edgy one.
Oh,
Where did he say that? I see Lone Wolf.
no,
What's
it's
the
got
thing?
it's got the thing. It's got certain words when they come up, it automatically stops it from coming through.
Ah,
I see it.
yeah, I don't see it. But hey, if that's how he feels, I mean, I don't know what to tell the guy. These
Oh
people, sometimes, Nelson, you know what happens? These people, they mistaken you for somebody who cares about the things they say, and they're trying to like insult you or hurt you or something like that. That's not going to happen. It's not.
well, you know how it is. Then they shut the computer off. They go to bed. All nice and warm and shit.
And they type feverishly. I mean, I feel that I break a lot of chops, but I never cross that line of like talking about somebody's families or anything like that. Like I hear what goes on here. It's like Minky, they're doing this and that, the kids, the sisters, the aunts. I never cross that line. And fortunately, nobody's ever crossed that line with me. So I never bring it up in any way, shape, or form. If you want to talk about me, I mean, there's a thing going around. I wear high heels and I'm a drag queen. That's fine. You can fucking talk about me like that all day. If that's what you're fantasizing about, me and drag, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, well, you know what? You're fucked now because tomorrow they're gonna be talking about double D boobs.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it. You're done. High heels and double D's. Holy shit.
And I really sell a lot of fucking ice then. I mean, it's been mentioned to me a few times. You should put the heels, wear the heels when you sell ice. Yeah, especially like up in Minnesota. You fucking kidding me? You got all those non-binary LGBT QRST fucking people. I'm serious, man.
Oh shit.
I've had a few strange people come up to my cart, man. There was one girl comes up and her hair is white, blue, and pink. White, blue, and pink makeup on her face. White, blue, and pink fucking shirt, pants. So they're walking by the cart, and I says, hey, I got something for you. They're like, oh, no, we don't want one. I said, no, I got something for you. It's on the house. So blueberry, cotton candy is pink, and the lemon is white. So I mix all three together, boom, boom, and make this beautiful white, pink, and blue fucking ice. And I says, look, this ice looks just like you. I handed the ice. She is, they, them, zims, were elated that I did this, and she's taking selfies, and her friend is taking pictures, and they're laughing hysterical and so happy. Then the other girl, I said, you want an ice? I gave her an ice, and they wanted to put in a $20 bill in my tip cup, and went, because I told them no charge, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But just to see people laugh and smile.
You entertained them while giving them the ice. That's what it was.
Yeah, I was kind of like mocking her, you know what I mean? Like where I come from, that's kind of mocking her a little bit. Like, come here, you look like this.
Yeah, but how many guys do you remember back in the day that used to sell the ices on the street corner and they would bust people's balls, they would talk all kind of shit. They made money.
They wouldn't mix either. And we know a mixer. What do you mean mix?
Yep.
They would have a cigarette in their mouth with the fucking ash hanging off of it. And you're moving back and forth, Don't fall in my ice.
Oh, I see. You know what, Fish? I seen. They were talking about, I guess, the hot dog sales in New York. I guess that went down the drain
Wait, what happened?
with the. Remember how they used to sell the hot dogs and all that shit on the street corners, especially
Yeah,
in Manhattan. I guess a lot of them are shut down, man. They can't afford
yeah,
it. Oh,
yeah. They took Canisius off the street too.
see, that's
Regulations,
jeez.
regulations up the yin yang. So the legit guy can't go out there. But they have a lot of, unlegit guys out there doing it, and they don't care. They get a fine, they rip it up and open up tomorrow on a different corner.
Yeah, shit. I won't listen, man. I won't go back to New York for shit. Fuck that.
Nah, fuck that.
You
And
can't make
Minnesota is
money.
worse enough. It's worse than New York. It's what
Oh
New York
shit.
is becoming, Minnesota.
Yeah, no, that shit
Seriously.
nuts, man. It's like I said, there's so many states now going through all kind of shit that you can't make no money.
And they all run to places like Florida or Texas or Tennessee
Yeah,
for the deregulation, the no state tax, the no income tax, the no sales tax. In Minnesota, I got a commission check from the furniture store. It was $3,000. I brought home 2,100.
how they take the tax.
If I get that same check in Florida, I bring home 2,700. That's a big fucking difference in your pay and what you're keeping in your money.
I heard some shit the other day. They were talking about what is it? They're gonna do some kind of system now in New York, like on the highways, where it's like a tax or like a fee they're charging now.
Yes,
That's fucking nuts, dude. That's fucking nuts.
you're gonna have to pay. Any vehicle entering Manhattan has to pay $24, and I think more for commercial trucks.
Oh hell,
Enter fucking Manhattan like through a bridge or a tunnel. Who the fuck knows? They're lunatics, all of them.
yeah, that shit
Lunatics.
they're making it hard for anybody to live out there. Congestion fee. There you go, Momon.
Hey, it's no big deal because they're replacing them with cheap labor. They're crying about all those immigrants and
Yeah,
migrants. They're
yeah.
crying about them, but as soon as all the people leave, they're the ones going to be taking the jobs as a waiter, a busboy, a fucking, you know, a lawnmower guy, and this and that. So they know what they're doing.
Yeah, and you already know how they're gonna do it. They're gonna lower the pay, and they're gonna be paying them way cheaper. Yeah, they think they slick. That's fucked up.
Look at
Access
this.
arrivals. Oh,
You know Teresa Marie?
yeah.
She's going to punch my aura. That's an old joke. When people talk about karma,
Yeah.
I'm like, karma, is that like a hippie punching my aura? Because I don't believe in karma. To me, that's
You don't
wishful
believe
thinking. Oh,
you don't
you
believe
hurt me. Something's gonna happen bad to you. No. So like karma is like a hippie punching my aura.
And Teresa says she likes you best on the panel in the chat.
Yeah. Why were you blocking me the other day, Teresa Marie, accusing me of high treason? I mean, what they said was one thing, something like silly, and you're like, that's it. Everybody was like attacking me. Get fish. You can't talk to you that way. What did I do?
Oh damn.
See, she's laughing. She knows. Because it doesn't matter what I say. As long as she says, fish, you're starting trouble. That's it. Right? Everybody's fucking get fish out, block them, put them in the bedroom.
Oh jeez.
She knows.
Oh,
She knows. That's all right, Teresa. I don't mind.
that's right. That's all right. Oh,
I'm back.
how's the weather out your way, fish?
Carlos, you're back?
Unfucking believable. We're sitting up here. I'm having a whole conversation about my son and how good he is, and I'm getting fucking calls because he decides to fucking beat up a kid on the fucking basketball court. They fouled him, and then when the friend tried to separate them, he beat up the fucking friend. So I'm the bad guy because I taught him how to fucking fight.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's school. That's school. I had it out with a vice principal one time. I'm like, I'm sorry. Somebody hits my kid. He's hitting him back. But was your kid the bully? Did he just fucking
No,
beat people?
no, the
What
kid
do you mean
fucking
no?
his
You just
friend
said he
back.
beat up a kid for fouling him.
Yeah, but it was a purpose foul. He elbowed him to the fucking nose. So my son gave him a two-piece real quick. And then they went to fighting, and then his friend jumped in the middle, I guess because he was getting the best of him, and he gave him a couple of two pieces. So I'm the bad guy now. But I told my kids, I don't promote violence, not with my kids, but I told them, my daughter's the same way. You don't stay hit. And my daughter's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, hair to past her butt. And she don't play. I taught my kids since they were little how to fucking defend themselves. It is what it is, you know? But they're
I
not
agree with you
troublemakers.
100%.
The straight A fucking students, and I was explaining to their moms, he's defending himself. I was like, he's a straight A student. Both of them. What more do you want? I told him to defend himself. Well, we're not down with that turn the other cheek bullshit.
Hey, that's Jesus now you're talking about.
You know, they hit you, touching is why I tell them, words don't mean nothing. They can say whatever. They can say your mother. They can say whatever. You ignore it. They put your hands on you. That's a whole different ballgame. And that's what happens.
Absolutely. You have every right to defend yourself. Every fucking right.
That's the way it is, bro. Everything's changed, man. It's not like back in the day where you used to smack each other up and that was it. You go back to your class and it's a wrap.
And that's
Yeah,
the thing.
or call the parents, and then the parents gave you fucking a kick in the ass too. And then the next day everything was regular.
My son is a good kid, man. Nico's a good kid. He's polite, respectful. He don't curse, but you know, he's not gonna tolerate that shit. It's not in him, you know. But I'm the bad guy, and I'm like, listen, he's gonna be fine. This is not gonna be his fucking first fucking fight. He's gonna have many going into his future. Before he is 18, he'll have maybe 20, 30 more fucking fights. I was like, it is what it is. Oh, but you should have seen what he did to them. What? Because he knows how to fight? Would you rather him not know how to fight and him be the one that take the ass whooping? Come on.
Right.
You can't win. You can't win.
Did they
sometimes.
suspend him? What's the outcome?
It was at the school, but it was after school was closed. It was a whole bunch of kids from his fucking block out there where he
All
lives
right.
at. Thank God.
So it wasn't during
'Cause
school hours.
Yeah, it'd have been worse.
Thank
He got
God.
suspended last year for a fight, but it wasn't his fault. You know. And
No,
I'm
it's
not one of
never
them
his
parents
fault,
that-
right, Carlos?
Nah, but see, that's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those parents that if the kid does something, they automatically know. If my kid is wrong, he knows he's wrong. I'm not one of them parents
Right.
that do that shit. No, but
Right.
and he doesn't lie to me, and he told me, and I know my son. I know his demeanor. He's not one of them to push the issue. He'll let you have fun and everything, but as soon as you touch him or make that effort and break that space, he's gonna give you what you want.
That's all
Nobody
it is.
put their hands on you. If they want to call your names, you know, I express that to my kids. You know, they put their hands on you. That's it. I got your back 100%. Don't worry about these teachers. Don't worry about these assholes. I get a phone call from my kid's principal, and the first words are out of her mouth are, "Your son sexually assaulted somebody
hell.
today." Okay, I think I told you guys this story 2 fucking years ago,
Yep.
Oh, God.
and I'm like bugging out. What did he do? He grabbed her tits, her ass. What? What the fuck did he do? He said she was pretty. The problem was she wasn't a she. She is a non-binary zim, zer, they, them. And she was insulted, offended, and was afraid for her life. This is what the fucking principal is telling me on the fucking phone. I says to me, you know, with all due respect, you just scared the hell out of me. I'm thinking what my kid did and what am I going to have to deal with grabbing a girl. You know what I mean? It's sexual assault. You fondling a girl. You know, what are you doing? He said she was pretty. I composed myself and told her, I'll handle it. I'll handle it. I'll make sure it won't happen again. You know what I mean? Blah, blah. Hung up the phone. I grabbed my kid. I'm like, listen, leave them alone. do yourself a favor, do me a favor, because I'll be the one on the terrorist watch list if I go to the school telling all these people they're fucking crazy with this LGBT shit. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. Maybe he might have said it sarcastically, you know, trying to antagonize her. You know, I don't know. And I didn't want to know. I'm like, just fucking leave them alone. I haven't had a problem since. It's over 2 years.
Yeah,
Leave the fuck alone.
It gets crazy. I want to do she doesn't want. I know most likely she doesn't want me to say her name, so I'll keep it here. But I know she's probably watching. I hope you feel better. We had a conversation about people's health, and there's a female in the community that I have the greatest respect for, and she's been going through some medical issues and stuff like that. I just want her to know that my prayers and blessings are with her. She's a fighter. She's a strong person, and people thinking about you and keeping you in our prayers.
Yeah, my prayers too. Absolutely.
People's health. That's one thing. You can lose a lot of stuff, man, but that health is something next, man. That health is serious.
Hey, a kind word, goes a long way sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
Just telling somebody, that I wish you the best. You don't have to be rude all the time. At least I don't.
You have your moments. I was listening before I got off the phone, and yeah, Teresa gave it to you the other day in the chat.
Yeah. You were in there, right, Carlos? You were in there. That was SUG's chat. She's like, Fish, you better knock it off. That was it. That opened the door right there.
She warned
I'm like,
you.
listen to me, Teresa. All right, let me tell you something. Boom, blocked. Then I come in with another account, and she's like, "That's you, Fish. I know it's you." I couldn't even come in with a sock account. They know. Everybody knows. That's not the real Vinny Chicken Cutlets. That's you, Fish.
She's right, though. I was watching her. You was being an asshole. She's right.
Dragon, what's up, bro?
Somebody else that blocked you. Dragon, what's up, Dragon? Good to see you, bro.
Well, I don't know. Somebody did, Teresa. You know that. But you know what I don't understand is, like, everybody starts with me. It's okay for them to come in and be like, oh, Fish this, that, blah, blah. And the moment I react, boom. Oh, Fish is being no good today. Fish is, he's being rude. He's doing this. He's doing that. I'm like, well, what the fuck? Read their comments. And they erased them. SUG was like, oh, Benny Diova didn't say nothing like that. I'm like, what are you talking about? Read his fucking comments. I look up, and then there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And I'm left like a jerk with the fucking comment. Hey, Benny, so glad you bend over for people. I don't know. And I'm the bad guy. All his fucking mean comments are fucking gone. And I'm left there holding the stick. I have to wait for everything.
Is that he's so late. He's always far away in the chat, and you and Benny were going at it for like 5 minutes, and then when I heard him say that, I was quiet because I was just laughing. Like he singled Fish out, but him and Benny been going at it for 5 minutes, and he only sees Fish's comments. I was dying.
Right? I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, I get it if you're like, hey, both of you knock it off. No, Fish. What do you mean, Fish? The fuck? The guy's been abusing me fucking all night.
Hey, but you want to laugh? A few have tried to mimic stand-up. I think so far you're the best one to mimic him. I'm not gonna lie. You sounded just like him.
That was good, man. That was
good. Stand-up probably watching. If he's watching, he's probably.
I'm sure he
like,
laughed.
That was good. That was a good.
I'm sure he laughed.
Yeah, that was a good impersonation. I was dying because that's exactly how he said it too.
I think it was word for word, not
Yeah, you said it word for word. That's why I'm laughing over here.
Holy shit!
I'm about to put you in the fucking bathroom.
This fucking guy takes in 2 fucking comments, and that's it. That's it. He fucked up. Put him in the fucking bathroom. I don't care. Okay. Fuck him.
Oh God.
That's too much, man.
That's what we need more. We need more fucking laughing, more.
Yeah, you got to be able to laugh at yourselves. You know what I mean? We all do.
Oh,
A lot of time people make comments about me and I laugh because you have to laugh with, there's nothing personal here. Even when they try to be, I never take it that way. I'm like, whatever,
oh,
Hell yeah, my brother, Big Luke.
Oh,
Big
we got a
Lou,
gang
right?
of
I
about
was just gonna
1,000 bikers
ask.
right here.
I couldn't remember your
Uh,
name, Lou. I'm so sorry, Nelson, Carlos, and I'm like, I was gonna ask I didn't want to say where's the other guy. I wanted to remember your name first. There you go, Big Lou. How you doing? You
He's
there,
probably
Big
getting the
Lou?
audio. Yeah, he's probably trying to fix the audio. But yeah, my brother been busy, man. He got all them. He had the pups and everything. He's breeding the dogs, so he's been busy as fuck. But I'm
What
glad
kind
he's
of
back.
dogs?
oh, yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen him? Fish, you gotta get an
Shit.
Instagram so we can you go check him out, man. He got some. He had a few. He got rid of most of them, but he got Champ and he got Daisy, and Daisy is beautiful, and Champ is a fucking
Oh,
big
yeah.
brolic
What
ass
kind of dogs are they?
bullies.
Oh, bullies. All right.
Yeah, they're nice, man. Real nice dogs.
Expensive
Daisy's
too, I bet.
Daisy's
Oh, yeah.
gorgeous. I love Daisy. Daisy's fucking beautiful.
Those dogs go for fucking serious money, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If they're bred right and they look good,
Did you
get a
see,
few dollars, man, for
man, you
sure.
gotta see, what's his name? Vex.
Oh yeah, he's beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. Lou, you there,
oh,
brother?
yeah, I got it fixed now.
You
Sheesh.
got it. What's happening,
Y'all
my
hear me?
brother?
Yeah,
Yeah,
fight with you.
And my plan was to be on time today and all that, and I forgot, and then I fell asleep. Oh, man.
my brother's like 8 hours late and shit.
Yeah, I know.
But
I
you
seen
here.
that. Huh?
But you here, fight. That's what counts.
Yeah, I'm here to fish just talk out the side of his neck. I'm playing. no, nah, it's funny. I ain't seen fish in a while. Shit, a
Yeah,
long
Same
while, like
here.
maybe something
it's been
like
a
that.
long
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah,
That's all
that's
right. We
cool.
catch
Yeah,
up like old friends, cause it's all good.
yeah. I mean, yeah. The first time I think I ever talked to you on the YouTube or interacted with you was like what 2.5 years ago, maybe longer,
You don't want to
maybe a
bring
little
that
bit
up.
longer. It don't matter. I
That,
mean,
that was
it is what
Jimmy
it is.
Calandra. Jimmy Calandra's show
Well,
was the
I mean
first
that,
time
yeah. But then
I talked to
after
you.
that too, though, I wasn't necessarily talking about that, but
No,
yeah,
no,
that too,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Yeah, that too.
After that,
Yeah,
we kind of like come to an understanding and like whatever.
yeah.
Especially with
Yeah,
the no Rican zone and everything came into play.
yeah,
Everything was
yeah.
cool.
You know what? I was over there let me see. It was about probably like 3 weeks now. But all you guys know of you guys heard of Brett over there at NYC spot?
Yeah,
NYC spot. I
NYC
think it's called.
crime
NYC's crime
crime
spot.
spot.
Crime spot, I
Yeah,
think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had went in there and I sent a comment and he's not only and it didn't even say no fly zone nowhere in the well, it says NFZR2 on the end of my comment, my name on the avatar, but uh he referenced the no fly zone, so I was like, oh shit, he knows who we are too. Okay, but everybody watches everything, but when you hear it come out of their mouth, it's more like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm
Oh
making
yeah,
sense.
he got a
yeah. No,
good
Uh,
show,
everybody
man.
knows this show. Everybody
yeah,
He
knows this
got
show.
yeah,
and he got a good show over there. He's with the other
yeah.
guys. I
Don't
was
get
over
me
there.
started, Carlos, with the good show. Okay, the fucking guy's a half at your drool now.
Hey,
Forget about it.
that shit
I
was
don't want
funny.
to, start any trouble. But the guy, is one of them fanboys talking about mafia guys. Oh my God, Jimmy the Gent. They get the fuck out of here. The fuck you know about fucking
Oh
Well,
anything.
my God. Hey, I
But
was
see,
in
that's how I
there
get
with
in
the
trouble because I call out these knuckleheads. You know.
I was in that chat with the pizza account, and they kept putting my comments up on the screen, and you was getting it was I was laughing. It was funny. I had fun that night.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I keep missing the lives though when he drops lives. A lot of people when they drop lives, I miss it. I don't even. It's not the same no more. Like it's a little different. My program, you know what I mean? It's not the same like how I was doing before. But yeah, I definitely wanted to get on here today because man, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. You know what I mean?
Get it, get it,
I
get it.
took yeah, I took a
Yeah, you
number.
need you need both.
Yeah, because Pop's passing. I did a number on me, boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm trying to get back in. You know, plus it's a new year. You know what I mean? So trying to trying to get back to pushing forward because just imagine if we never stopped nowhere, even on this show as well, because I reference this show as the main, the mother show, the main channel. You know what I'm saying? And just imagine if we didn't never stop, the different times here and there for whatever reason, don't matter the
Yeah,
reason,
yeah,
but we
yeah.
would have been, you know what I mean? Uh, it's hilarious too. I can't get over how I keep seeing things on channels like where the people swear that they're like journalism. They're doing journalist or investigative, investigative journalism or whatever. But they're so biased and they sound ridiculous when they when they
Yeah,
speak
they
about
don't know what
somebody.
they're
Like,
talking about. They don't know.
yeah, well, I mean, they do know what they're talking about somewhat because the people have come out saying, "Hey, yeah, this is what I did."
No,
But what I'm
I
saying
agree.
is,
You could read
they're
about
too,
it. Yes, I
yeah,
agree. They
but
do know what they're talking about, but you know.
they're too opinionated when they come out with like in other words, they're coming off like if they run into that person or any of these guys, like at the subway or the bus stop, or they're gonna smash. That's how they
Yeah,
make it sound. But we know they ain't gonna do diddly shit. But
no.
get away from them. That's all about the most they'll do. You know what I'm saying? It's just funny, man. Like it's comedy shit. It's comedy.
What's crazy, Pi, is that every time you take, let's say, a little bit of break and you decide to come back and we start doing shows again, you always come back when new bullshit starts up. You miss it all and you come right back in the middle of the thick of things, and that shit be having me like, yo, my brother got bad luck. Every time he comes back, there's some new shit jumping off.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know nothing about nothing about. I
You
don't.
know.
Yeah, I've caught. Like I said, I've caught Thin Dude's channel a couple of times live. Maybe in the past 5 months. Maybe 5 shows. Maybe. You know what I mean? Other than that, uh, nothing. I'm oblivious. You
No,
know?
and that's what's funny is that you've been away because somebody was asking me that shit the other day. It was like, hey, what your brother thinks about all of this? I'm like, which one? They was like, Lou. I was like, I says, Lou ain't been, Lou been doing his own thing. He don't know half the shit that's going on over here.
No,
You
no.
know,
Once you turn off YouTube, like once you click off, I mean, we all have like regular lives. We have work, we have children, we have, bills, we got baloney to deal with. It's not like, oh my God, I can't wait to get on and see what so and so has to say about so and so. And coming on to me is a pastime. I enjoy
yeah,
it.
but
So
it's for instance like my brother. My brother been away. He been away, but they're talking about him. We just what was it yesterday or today? We heard the
you've
whole
been away. Away
conversation.
where? What? You went to college?
No, doing his thing away from the YouTube
Oh,
streets,
okay.
but we heard somebody reference having a conversation with my brother and him not having too many kind words to say, and I laughed at that shit like that's full of shit. My brother been away, and that's one thing that I can say. We've had people say shit or try to get in between us. It does not work. There's no way any of you clowns are gonna be able to break the bond that we got. It's just not gonna happen. Y'all tried it before. It don't work.
Yeah. No way. No way. Yeah, we showed that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I was telling them.
Uh,
Remember Bofa when Bofa was sending you all those messages trying to start shit.
yeah. 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 I remember.
that
I
fish
remember.
changed
I
his
remember
name.
all that.
It was like that's
Oíste,
not gonna
Carlos.
happen. What happened, Pike?
I said fish changed his name.
Fish
Oh well,
boogie
no,
BD.
that's. Oh, you just noticed that Fish, aka Chris.
No, it says
Booby
fish
double
booby
D.
double D.
What? No, that's not me.
What? What?
That's not me.
He got you, Fish.
Oh,
It says Fish Booby double D.
No, I thought you were talking about the AK Chris, because that's an inside joke from another channel. I went on the channel and I was in the chat and I made a fucking comment, and the guy, instead of calling me Fish, kept calling me Chris. And he's going on and on and on. Chris, you this, you that, because it actually was about prison, and I made a comment that when I was in jail, there was a lot of kids, guys that couldn't read, and I would for an item, a Cinnabon or a honey bun, I'd read your fucking mail for you. And the guy just took the honey bun and went fucking wild with it. Chris, I don't know about that honey bun, and everyone's laughing, telling him it's fucking fish. So I had no choice but to just put, Chris up there. So the guy knew who he was fucking talking to.
oh damn.
But it was funny, I guess the way it came out, whatever, I read your mail for a Cinnabon or a honey bun. And his name was Malik. So he was like a hood rat guy from the, prison. And he's just going fucking nuts on me, bro. He was letting me have it left and right about honey buns and this and that, blah, 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 and all of this stuff. He was really good. He was a really good guy. And so that's why I put it up there, AK Chris, for if I ever see him again.
Honey
You
bun.
had to be there. You had to be there.
It was it the glazed honey bun, the icy glazed honey bun, or the
No,
regular
that's the
honey bun?
Cinnabon, bro. The Cinnabon is glazed.
No, no, that's different. No, I'm
Then
talking about.
sometimes they think you're a donut and they try to glaze you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the
oh man.
LL Cool J song right now. Yeah, Michael Moormile, you're under suspicion, cause you're under
You said
suspicion.
you said prison, and then you said jail. Which one was it? Prison or jail?
When I was reading the letters,
Yeah.
it was jail. I was in Metro
Yeah.
West. I was held without bail. I wasn't
Yeah.
sentenced. I was just being held without bail. And there really were guys in there that could not fucking read, man.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of guys.
Yeah, they could
Ton of
not
guys.
fucking read. And I was fucked because he didn't want to tell none of his people. He wasn't like, And so he come over to me. He says, I see you reading a lot, your books and shit and your mail. He says, help me out. He says, I'll give you, a Cinnabon or a honey bun, whatever it was. I was like, yeah, all right, no problem. And you want to hear something fucking crazy? I got out. Like, my case was dismissed or whatever. Boom, I get out. And finally, I copped a plea to the 1 count of bookmaking. That was the case that was going on for 3 years. And they give me 30 days. This is a year later, maybe longer. And I go back in to Metro West to do my 30 days. I get bounced into a unit where all short timers. And I get a job with the guy fixing the juice machines. So I would go around with him, and he told me my job is to watch the tools, make sure no inmate takes a screwdriver or something. And I bounced into a fucking another dorm, and there was this guy standing there. I couldn't forget him. He had crooked eyes. And one eye was going up, the other eye was going down. And I'm looking at him, and I says, you're still here? And he looks at me, and I says, you remember me? He says, I remember you. He says, you remember me? I says, yeah, you're the guy that walked into a gauntlet of police. Because when I was reading his fucking police case to him, and in it, like, there was a fact, they set him up. He was one of those guys that the police follow when they get out of prison. So they set him up for a robbery. He walked into the warehouse into a gauntlet. I'll never forget that. A gauntlet of police, like, waiting for him with, 20 guns pointing at him. And I was like, you were the guy with the gauntlet. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you're still here? He's like, yeah. And that was like a year and a half minimum that he was still sitting there waiting for trial in jail, not at prison.
And I seen guys there 6 years, 8 years. You know, on a well, obviously it's a hot one, but yeah, I've seen a few people for many years sitting there in the county jail waiting trial.
Yeah, yeah. People sitting there 3 years or longer waiting for trial.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Matter of fact, the last time, yeah, I seen one. Most of these guys were doing all day. This one guy ended up getting. They were trying to strike him out for a residential burglary. Um, and he ended up fighting it, and they finally came at him after he was there like 4 years, 5 years in the county. They ended up coming at him with like 18 years with 80%, which he took. And luckily for him, he only ended up doing like another maybe 2 years, maybe two to well, just to be safe. He did another like 3 or 4 years. And then
what's the
some
time
laws changed
served?
here. No, some laws changed here. Some laws changed here in the 16 presidential election, where that now even you don't have to be a lifer to go to pro board. Uh, everybody goes to board. Everybody goes to pro board except everybody goes to pro board. And now, even though the court gave you say 18, in his case, 18 years worth of time, um, a lot of that was because he has enhancement. It was all enhanced up to 18 years. So basically, what it means now is that you'll go in front of the board, and it's just your file. You don't go, but your file goes to Sacramento, California, and they look over all your mitigating and your aggravated factors, and then they'll determine if you should be released on your. So in other words, he got 18 years, but he might have only started off with like a 3 years or 4 years, but because he has strikes and all this and that and that and this, it doubles up, and they add enhancements for prison priors and all that. So now he's got 18, right? So basically, it's just minus your enhancements, anything enhancements. So basically, the base term. There you go. That's what I was looking for. The base term before they start the enhancements to swell the number up. That's when you might be able to get out on that
A point
date.
system. It's
No,
a
it's not a
point
point
system.
No,
Is that
point
Florida?
system. No, they got a point system that determines your point system
Sentence.
determines your housing, where you're going to be housed at, what level facility. So
Yeah, that too.
yeah, this is just new. So let me give you an example. Give me something. Throw a crime at me. Not nothing violent, but something like a lot of people get caught up for. We'll say Grand Theft Auto, right? GTA crime,
Felony, but not
right?
violent.
Felony, but not violent, right? It carries in the state of California 16 months low term, 2 years midterm, 3 years high term, right? Okay.
Damn.
So the midterm, 2 years. So I get 2 years, but because I have a strike from before, that 2 years now turns into 4 years automatically, right? And then instead of me doing halftime, I'm gonna do 80% on it because I have a strike. So you're getting not only did you do your time for the strike already, but now when you come back, you're getting smacked around on that same strike 2 more times because it's doubling you. And now instead of you doing half, you got to do 80%. And then if you have a couple of prison priors, they'll add those on top. So now I'm doing 6 years with 80% when I should have been doing 2 years with half. That's just a little example of what I'm talking about.
Yeah. No doubt.
But
Yeah, this
they get
system's
ridiculous.
fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
Most of the guys I met, I was being held without bail because I was on bail and picked up another charge. So they revoked it. But most of the guys in the can, I'd say 80% of them are in there is because they can't afford a lawyer. And they're into that system of public defenders. Yeah.
Exactly.
Or bail.
Yeah, exactly.
Or bail.
Exactly.
Or
I
bail.
agree. Totally.
Yeah, because they got no money. Yeah, they're basically no lawyer, no money. And they're in there because they got no money. $1,000 bail fucking people can't make, bro.
And over here too, because I watch shows now. I don't know how true this stuff is, some of this stuff, but like you'll see a cop show when where they show people getting arrested, or they'll show the county jail. they'll always say that this guy got arrested or that lady got arrested, and the bail was set at this. And when I hear those numbers, I'm like, what? That ain't, that's chump change compared to what we get hit with over here. California bail is big, big, big business. Bail system, the bail system here, and also in the 2016 election, they outdid them. They outdid with bail. People voted to what no more bail, so that these people can't get rich off it. So what they ended up doing was uh, Padilla. That I don't know if you guys ever heard of that dude Leonard Padilla. He's a bail bondsman. He's got a cowboy hat, mustache. They've had a couple shows with him. Anyways, his sons own bail bondsmen now, and what happened?
Put
One
him
of
out
his
of
sons went
business.
around and
Yeah.
yeah, one of his sons went around and got like 400,000 signatures that was needed for the to put it back on the ballot, and he got it back on the ballot, and they fucking voted it in, back in. I couldn't believe that from one presidential election to the next.
Yeah. Or one
Yeah,
governor
it all needs
election,
to be
you know.
yeah, it all needs to be shit canned
New York
and
did away with
redone.
that bail too. Uh, like the bail is based on uh, the severity of the crime, ability to pay. And I used to school the young lions. We used to call them young lions. So I'm in this fucking cell with four guys, 18, 21 years old. And they're all ready to go. They're hopped up. I'm like, listen, guys, you're on the street. Your bail is 1,000. Your bail is 2,000. You got picked up for bullshit. You can't get out. You're on the street. You make money. First thing you do, go to a bondsman and give him a retainer. You go out, you make money again. Don't buy a chain. Don't buy the rims. Don't buy a fucking car. You go see a lawyer and give him a retainer. So when your dumb ass is in here, you call the fucking bondsman, not your mother, who's going to hang up the phone.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I try to help them.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
try to help them. If you're going to be in a life, because we had a good crew. We always made bond. And, that was the priority. Being able to get your guys out when they got fucking pinched and making sure they were okay. And
Yep.
these young lions, they're sitting there with $500 bail. And I'm like, you can't fucking get out? Are you fucking kidding me?
What is that? $50? $50.
Yeah, yeah. Or 500
Wow.
cash. What kind of gang are you with?
Yeah,
Your gang ain't got fucking 500 to get you out, or your mom. If you know all of this and you're on the street pulling this crap, get a fucking bondsman and attorney on retainer. So that's the only advice I
yeah,
could give you if you're in a life of crime. Shit, I was out on bail in
yeah.
3 different states at one time.
Wow.
Yeah, I was scared. That's why I copped the plea to the 1 count of bookmaking, because I got arrested again. And I thought if Florida found out, they're going to revoke my bail and never give it back to me again. And because they were all fighting the case. It's been 3 fucking years. They're fighting this gambling case. And I took the 30 days, 1 count of fucking bookmaking, felony bookmaking. And they all beat the case. But because I was scared, if Florida finds out that I got arrested again, because my nickname was Bond, when I got arrested in Jersey with the 40 pounds of pot. So when I went to court in Florida, the prosecutor said he got arrested with 40 pounds of pot. Boom, revoked my bail. I'm in there for 6 months. I beat the case in New Jersey, illegal search. So I go to get my bond reinstated. And in the courtroom, the prosecutor's furious. I know it's a 4th Amendment case, Your Honor, but we all know what he does when he's out on bond.
Yeah.
I almost fell off the fucking bench right there. Are you kidding me? So I had a nickname of Bond for a while, because we all know
Yeah.
what I do when I'm out on bond.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's crazy. The justice system is definitely favors people with money. If you're wealthy and you got funds and you're capable, then yeah. And the poor people just suffer. I agree. But then again, don't commit a crime and you ain't got to fucking worry about it. So
Yeah.
there's always that too.
I'm on it right. We're on it right now. Excuse me. Let me turn this off.
Hey, Carlos, guys,
You,
I'm gonna jet.
you got it, my brother. We're calling it a night. We're calling it in.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun reminiscing with you guys, and
Definitely, definitely.
I'll see you guys again. I'll be looking out for your show. I'll definitely put the notifications on when you guys come on.
You
Thanks for
got it, my
having me.
brother. Anytime, brother.
Later.
All right, man.
Yep.
Hmm.
Sweet honey bun fish.
I know. I've seen that. Honey bun. Honey bun,
Well,
man. Man, you
well,
get that honey bun and you put it in your hot pot. That you have it rigged where it boils.
yeah.
And you keep it in the plastic the wrapper. Leave it in there for a minute, and then you take it out after it's nice and warm, like it came out the oven. You throw some peanut butter on top of it, boy, and that peanut butter melts into it.
Oh, damn.
Man, with a nice
Yeah.
cup of coffee.
Oh, shit.
Woo! All
Sounds
good in
good,
Hollywood, baby.
man.
All good in Hollywood, baby boy. You know what I mean? Sure,
My shit was
Cadillac.
my coffee and what the fuck was it? The peanut butter sticks? I forget about it.
Oh, nutty bars.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, them motherfuckers go, huh? They good, huh?
Oh,
They good.
nutty bars in my coffee. That was my shit right there.
Yeah, they good.
Bueno, mi
Yeah.
gente, it's time to call it a wrap. I gotta get up early in the morning and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's
you
getting too.
gotta get up early in the morning. Never mind.
Yeah, bro, you already know.
I'm sorry I had to be
Responsible folks.
muted. I got so much shit going on with the boy. But Blue, you want to do the honors, bro? Do the roll call. It's been a minute.
Go
All
for it, my
right.
brother.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. Maureen Mo, Teresa Marie, Fish, Michael Mormile, Bucky, Cranky. Uh, yeah, Black Hack Music. Salute as always. Dragon 1982. Um, Bonita and Billy, Buffalo Billy. That's all I got over here on this side. No, there's more. And that's all it takes me. That's all it takes me back to.
Yeah, because you came in late. We want to
Yeah,
thank everybody that stopped by, everybody that hit the like button. Thank you for hanging out with us. Here come Maureen Mo. Peanut butter interior, right?
oh,
She's
damn.
too,
Oh yeah,
yeah, she's
yep,
too much. But
yep.
Oh,
y'all hit the like and thank y'all for hanging out with us. It was fun. We had some good laughs, and we appreciate the support.
all right,
Yep.
guys. We'll see you on the next roundabout.
My
All right.
brothers,
Bot
Lou,
detection.
Nelson, be easy, gentlemen. We'll do this. We'll
Yes,
do this
sir.
again. We're gonna at least try to do it once a week, if not more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yes,
get
sir.
our shot. All
I
right,
might drop
guys.
a video right now too. Oh, real
There you
quick
go.
before we go, if I could tell Maureen Mo, I seen the pedigree, your dog's pedigree. Carlos sent me. Yeah, I recognize. I think at least two names on there of the ancestors on the pedigree that I recognize from seeing on either videos and hearing about them. Yeah. So
Hell yeah.
everybody have a
See,
good night. At least I'm glad I was at least able to tap in for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. All right, folks.
Yeah.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
yes.
Love,
Now
Peace.
peace,
we'll,
and
we'll, we'll
chicken
go
grease.
out with a little bit of freestyle, and everybody have a good one. Again, thank you for hanging out with the No Fly Zone. We'll do this again.
Peace.
Peace.